everyone, are we alive in here? It's a game at the scythe.
I see a Super Mario Galaxy game, and I believe all our viewers see a Super Mario Galaxy game.
Oh, that's good. Also, you can see the donations below and all that. We're gonna speak about that in a second, right? But okay, well, I guess we should just jump into the action in here, right?
Let's jump in. You are a speedrunner, and you're doing a speedrun, which means we gotta go fast.
Exactly. Hello everyone, welcome in here. Alright, so we're gonna do a Super Mario Galaxy any percent as Luigi. So we're gonna choose Luigi, of course, in here. And I'm gonna start in here. I have the timer, so I'm gonna be doing just a little countdown, so we're ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So Super Mario Galaxy, this is played as Luigi. This is also any person, Luigi person, yeah, we can call it like that. Basically, there is a lot of differences between Mario and Luigi in this game. Enough differences to make them different categories. If you go to speedrun.com, you can see that they are actually separate categories.
So what are some of the differences between how Luigi plays and how Mario plays?
Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you the biggest difference between Mario and Luigi, which is just right in here. If you saw, we just jumped directly into the game. If you play as Luigi, you do not have to see any of the intro. That intro was just made for Mario. You know, when Mario arrives to the place close to the castle, you know, you can also like move Mario, and you can see that big cutscene of how the castle is getting taken away and all that. Well, that's already 5 minutes of difference. That's already enough.
So we're 5 minutes faster just to begin with, to start with.
Yeah, exactly. Now that's just about let's say how can I say, just like the game thing. Now, about controlling and stuff, Luigi runs faster. Luigi, oh, Ganon is inaudible, people are saying.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to crank as much volume as I can out of my system by like putting the microphone right next to my mouth, turning my volume sliders up. I think we're gonna have to rely on our audio team to try and balance me, but for now, I'm just gonna try and project louder.
Alright, you just let me know when everything is already better. But okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna keep talking about how Luigi is different controlling to Mario. So, first of all, Luigi, he walks faster, right? Luigi walks faster than Mario. He also jumps higher, and while doing a long jump, Luigi also jumps a longer distance. Some other little examples is that Luigi, when Luigi is underwater, loses more air compared to Mario. So with Luigi, you're gonna have to like get more bubbles, you have to get more air, you have to get out of the water and breathe. And, well, the already well-known thing of Luigi that he slides a lot. This can be a very big problem because, I don't know, let's put the example that you are trying to not die, you want to stop, and then Luigi keeps sliding and you just like fell down and die, right? That can happen. It has happened to me several times. Another thing is that, for example, if you want to stop and do a backflip, since Luigi keeps sliding for quite a bit of time extra, sometimes it still does a long jump instead of a backflip, even if you're not holding the forward direction in the nunchuck, right? That can also be a little bit of a problem. And there is another problem here that you're probably gonna see a lot. Is that when Luigi starts moving forward, when you start moving forward with Luigi, he has like a little, let's say, acceleration animation, you know? Like he doesn't move for a little bit, I think it's less than a second, and then he starts moving, right? Meanwhile, Mario just right away starts moving forward. That can be a problem also because sometimes I try to long jump right away and then let's say that I am still not moving and I just backflip, right? You're probably gonna see a couple of these mistakes here and there, but hey, we're in here just to have fun.
Java, can I ask a question? Because I am apparently still inaudible to people. Do you have like desktop audio enabled on your stream?
I should, yeah.
Is that turned down in any way, or can you turn it up from where it is? Because that could definitely be contributing to me being quiet.
Let me see. Give me 1 second here. So, let me see. So the desktop. Can you speak now and see, maybe?
Let me try speaking now. Hey everyone, how is that?
You tell me if there is a difference in here. Maybe it was actually from my side.
I'm speaking to you, chat. If you hear me, please share your favorite emoji. Still the same, still quiet.
On change, okay. Let me see. What about now?
We're also brainstorming some solutions in our tech Discord, so we may be springing some surprises on you, Java. It would not be a Zeldathon segment without tech fun.
Still quiet. So I'm doing some changes in here, but apparently there's no. Well, it's
slowly getting there. That just wants up game audio. How about this? How about I call you on Discord? And instead of us going through OBS Ninja, we go through Discord.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself here, and I'll call you on Discord.
Okay, sounds good. Hello?
Please.
Discord to the rescue. Well, are you speaking now, Ganon? Because I cannot hear you at the moment.
Look.
Even if we're in the call. I am gonna assume that also the chat cannot hear you. Cute Rosalina. I like Rosalina. I really like her a lot. We can hear anything. Yeah, I cannot hear. I can. Let me see. Maybe that's also from my side. Let me. Having here the audio mixer. Let me check it out. Meanwhile, I am going through this little tutorial from the game, I guess. No Ganon now. We have no Ganon at all now.
Well, this is unfortunate because we can hear each other on OBS Ninja. I've now unmuted myself on OBS Ninja.
Okay.
So I honestly have no idea what is going on.
What is going on?
There he is. You hear me again, but I'm back to quiet. Well, quiet is better than non-existent.
True. Yeah, Ganon is back, but it's quiet. Do I have to change anything else? Do you think I can do something else in here?
I don't know. I hear myself in my microphone, so I hear like.
I also hear you, like, in a good, volume, yeah.
Yeah, I think, Dino, we tried sliding up the desktop capture in OBS.
Yes.
I just need to yell into the mic when speaking. I mean, I can do that. It's gonna make my downstairs neighbor very upset at me very quickly.
Now, the other thing is that I think I can do a little bit of a raise of the volume in here, but maybe. Oh wait! I think.
Oh.
Can you speak?
I am speaking. I am speaking now.
I think I can probably fix this. because the audio, your audio comes from Google Chrome, because we're like, right? I think I'm gonna have to increase the audio from Google Chrome. Let me see. I increased your audio.
Okay, with my audio increased, chat, am I audible now? Can you hear me now?
Or if at least there is a change.
Better is better. I like being better. It can be louder still, but I think that's the dial that we need to turn.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do a little bit more. Give me just 1 second. Let me defeat this guy.
Yeah. Oops. We're doing this while continuing to speedrun this game. I will never cease being impressed at your ability to play this game.
Alright, what about now? Is that enough? I can do more if you want.
Chat, are you with me now? Can you hear me? Can you give us a sign? Take it even further beyond, says Lost Thorin. More.
Alright, give me 1 second in here.
Kylo Ren, more GIF. More.
Was him to the moon. Alright. Second, I can go for a lot more. What about now?
No Phasmophobia. I don't like that game. But I can have more. And yes, I am making vague seance-y references. I see clapping. I see clapping. I see people talking about tech. I see someone saying hello, Ganon, and then he says more. Me being deafened by bass boost in Ganon. I'm not going to bass boost unless you donate for it.
Oh my god. You know, the thing is that this is also, I mean, I'm also hearing you louder, so that's also gonna hurt my ears in here.
Oh, well.
Try all the way. Oh my god. You need to like more
I
than
need more power.
More than double it.
Power.
100%?
Well, I saw someone say, "Oh no." I don't know if that means too loud or not.
Just please make me know. Because apparently I am in control of this.
Yeah, if my volume is beginning to hurt your ears, one thing we could also do would be to just lower the gain volume so I'm not competing as much with it. We could also, as soon as there is a chance, we could also try swapping the OBS Ninja rooms we're in. So you wouldn't have to take your stream down at all, but we would just, basically, I'm going to send you another URL we can use.
I see. I mean, right now, for me right now it's good. Oh, it's still quiet. Okay, it's still quiet for you. Okay. Let me see. The thing is that I feel that maybe if we do that, it's still gonna go lower for everyone else.
So the issue that we are seeing with the room that we're in is that someone is connected to the director spot, spot, which would be able to adjust volumes.
Okay.
But that person is not present. They're not here.
Oh, I understand.
And when someone is connected as a director, no one else can be connected. So if we move to room C, then someone should be able to join that room as the director and be able to fiddle with things there as well. And it might not make any progress, but at least it would solve one particular problem.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, we can do that. We can try that.
So I'm going to send you a link, and as soon as you get a chance, just go ahead and let me know when you're going to do that so I can join you over there.
All right. Oh my god, I just realized that I have been just going through these, like, all muscle memory. We mean, we're trying to check, like, the tech stuff and music, and it's not going bad at all, I'm gonna say.
Maybe we should do this when you do runs on your personal channel. Maybe this is gonna help get some PBs.
You know what? I have. It may sound like a joke, but I feel like when I do mistakes, it's because I'm like too concentrated into the game. But since right now I am more like, you know, going through muscle memory and like speaking to you and speaking to the chat and all that, I feel like I'm doing less mistakes. But yeah, I mean, did you send the link already? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. I'm gonna go there. But actually, how do I just close this tab?
Yeah, you can just close this browser tab.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Oh, but I have to type my name and all that again. I'm just gonna like put. Meanwhile, I keep pressing the button. Alright. Meanwhile, I choose the next level and all that. I'm gonna be doing all of this transition. Okay, here. That should be good, that should be good. I joined, I hope this is good.
Alright, I see your feed now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure you selected the right microphone because I don't hear you.
Oh no, give me a second, probably I didn't. Well, if you cannot hear me, you probably couldn't hear what I just told you. I don't know if the chat can hear me though.
But on the plus side, I'm listening in on the stream.
Okay.
I feel...
Probably I did. Like, give me a second, I'll try to change. No volume difference, it says. Another thing that I could do is lower.
Louder, but they're saying still quiet.
Okay, so what if I just lower my microphone?
Possible.
Alright, I could do that. Now, so another question that I want to ask in here is my microphone a lot louder than the game, for example? Asking like if I just decrease the volume of my microphone, is it gonna be, you know, audible compared to the game?
I think you could lower it a little bit.
Okay, I'll do that. Just give me one
And
second.
still be okay.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, my volume is okay. Thank you for telling me. I'll fix that in a bit.
All right, I see our director or our audio balancer Drum Ultimus here.
Uh-huh.
Now, Java, just to be clear, I am still unable to hear you in the new OBS Ninja room.
Alright. I'll try to fix it too. Alright, first I'm gonna try to fix the audio in my microphone to the stream. Alright, I decreased it a bunch. Let me know how it is on stream. Now let me check. I chose now the audio source. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Perfect.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I think this might be as good as it gets. Maybe I'm gonna keep being aware of what's going on in Discord.
Ganon is louder now. Oh god.
I'm louder now. Okay.
But is it like louder good? Or like louder than me?
Oh, you don't want me to be louder than you, huh?
No, it's not that.
Just
I mean,
because you're the one running the game, you think maybe they...
no, it's not that at all. I just meant like either want to be
is
now the
fixed.
other way around. You know the
Someone's saying
problem.
it's fixed. Mara is saying she needs to just turn her computer volume up. Kent Morgan says it's totally fine. I'm still quiet in comparison while I'll try and project. Everything is roughly the same volume now. You know, I like that. I like that mix.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I think I'm seeing enough people say, "All right, now Java, we need to reset because we have to."
Yeah, sure.
No, we don't have the time. All right, so we've been playing for 19 minutes, and we've been doing a lot of technical issues. And I'm sorry for interrupting your commentary on this game.
Oh, nice. It's fine.
But I would like to talk a little bit about what we're doing here.
Yes, please go ahead.
So we are playing games and experiencing tech problems, all in support of Direct Relief, and specifically the Direct Relief Health Equity Fund. So Direct Relief is a company that collects and distributes medical aid and supplies and disaster relief through all 50 United States and over 80 countries around the world. They've been doing that for a long time. They have a perfect score on Charity Navigator. They're great folks and we love working with them. In addition, at this time, they are kind of just getting started in a new initiative they're calling the Health Equity Fund, which is aiming to get medical aid and assistance and education to communities that traditionally have not received equitable aid or education, especially in the United States. I think they're focused on the United States right now, although they'll be spreading that to the rest of the world as they kind of figure out how to run this. And what that specifically means is Black communities, Native communities, and Hispanic communities in the United States have traditionally not received equitable health care or education. And so Direct Relief is trying to come up with long-term solutions to address that inequity. We love what they're doing. Every dollar you donate goes directly to Direct Relief and the Health Equity Fund. And in pursuit of that, we have some incentives. So if you donate any amount, of course, your donations go to Direct Relief, and we're super happy about that. If you donate $15, I will give you, and I've asked Java permission to do this, I will give you a voice-changing experience.
That sounds great.
I have a lot of silly dials to play with to make my voice sound very, very funny. For $25, Javo has also volunteered to play this Switch game with switched hands. Did I say Switch game? This Nintendo Wii game with switched hands. So, what hand do you normally use for the Wiimote?
Alright, so I use my right hand for the Wiimote. In fact, right now I have my left hand on camera, so you can see this is my left hand. I'm using the nunchuck with the Wiimote, right? Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to show the Wiimote on camera since I have to be pointing to the sensor bar, which is below my my desk. But I can have my nunchuck on camera so you can see that I'm gonna change the controllers.
Excellent. And you do not normally play this with the Wiimote in your left hand, is that correct?
No, yeah, no. No, it's difficult. I tried. It's painful.
So everyone, if you'd like to see a little bit of pain, a $25 donation will do that. And of course, if you would like to have both a voice-changing experience and a level of switched hands, a $40 donation will net you that. Now, we do want to be clear that we will only be doing one level of switched hands per donation.
Exactly.
So a bigger donation is not going to net you multiple levels. And unfortunately, we're doing that strictly because we have a time limit and we still want to try and finish this level, or finish this game in time.
Exactly. So basically, just to give an explanation, if the donation happens, I will be doing this. I will be playing with the controllers in the opposite hands, which makes it very, very difficult. And not only that, that's of course gonna make me struggle through the level, which again, as Ganon said, it's probably going to make us lose some time, and we do not want to go, or we want to finish the game before the time limit that we have in here, of course.
Although, frankly, with how well you performed while dealing with tech problems, who knows? You might actually end up being a lot faster when we do the switch hands.
Maybe, I don't know. Also, I heard something. Did you hear something?
I didn't hear something because I'm not going to be able to hear donation sounds, but I did see that we got a $15 donation from my friend Hipster Harbinger, who says, I need a voice changer experience to change Ganon's voice to loud. Let's see, how can I make myself louder with this? How about
something like this?
Oh my god.
I will now read your donations in this way.
What just happened? Ganon is evolving.
The Chamber of Souls.
I love this, dude. I didn't think that this was gonna be this epic.
Well then I'll keep this on for the next donation.
Sounds good.
Daydana has donated $250.99.
Oh my god.
It says, just do what you want. Oh, I will. I will indeed do.
Oh god. Wait, so that means
Yes?
that means the next level I'm gonna have to swap hands?
I think so. I think next level will be swapped hands, and next level I will also do a fun voice changer experience.
Alright, okay, the next level is actually tricky with it. Oh, we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
Now, what is the next level?
It's called Flip Switch.
Oh.
It's a short level, so that's a positive for me, I guess. But
well, it's a short level when you're playing it right-handed.
exactly. It can be tricky. So, as you can see right now, just pointing again, that I have my nunchuck in my left hand. This is how I normally do it.
But now it's time to Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Wait.
I hear that.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to try and put an echo on it.
Oh, okay. Alright, time to change opposite hands. This is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be showing the nunchuck on camera so so I can confirm, or I can prove that I'm actually having the controller's opposite hands. Now,
And I will be showing my voice changer on stream so that I can prove that we're doing a voice changer experience.
alright, now, just to begin with, see how bad my Wiimote is pointing into the screen? This is a struggle. This is a struggle, dude. Alright, I got this.
Begin now, and they won't stop until the end of this run.
I got this.
This
Okay.
is less voice changer and more. I just found a helium balloon.
Kinda, yeah. Alright.
Everyone, be careful when breathing helium.
Alright.
And you're looking good so far.
Actually,
fine.
this is looking fun. No. Okay. We good.
You know, we're still alive. Sometimes that's all you can ask for.
Okay, good thing is... Oh my god, no, wait.
Get out of the way, electrical thing.
Wait. No. Just get it. Okay, we got it.
We're fine.
That's
we're
fine.
Practice. Intentional.
I tell you, this is a short level, so that's a positive. But
Scatterton, I am not the crazy frog.
you can see how this is a struggle. Actually, I invite you, if you have a nunchuck and a Wiimote, I invite you to try it. Like just swap the controllers and see how difficult it is. It actually is a struggle.
All right. Well, thank you so much for playing that with flipped hands, and thank you so much for Daydana for that very, very generous donation to Direct Relief. Y'all, now is the perfect time. You want to see more silliness, more chaos? Now is a great time to get in your donations.
Yes. We're back to normal hands to the controllers, but again, you can do this as many times as you want during the run. Make me struggle. Right now, we're starting. These levels are not as difficult, and you already saw me struggle. But later, this could be a problem.
Java is basically daring you all. He's daring you. Make me play with the flipped controllers. These aren't hard. They're easy.
Yeah, I don't think the chat is gonna donate. Am I right?
Oh, no. No way.
Nah. We're waiting for a Stone Cyclone. Oh my god, the people know. Also, okay, so as you do not have the splits on a stream, you cannot see them. I'm gonna say after this level, the next level is a Space Junk 1. So if you're interested in for me to play that level with the opposite hands, the controllers in the opposite hands, you're in time to do that. Space Junk 1 is the next one. But yeah. We still have
All I remember is that Space Junk Galaxy has some pretty good music. This game in general just has great music.
Oh, it
That's
does.
all I remember.
It does. It's amazing. I honestly love it. That's actually one of the main reasons why I love to play this game. Like every time I just find myself humming to the music, just through every single song of it.
What do you think is your favorite piece of music in this game, if you have one?
Oh, it's very difficult to say. I have a lot. Probably. Which one? Which one can I say? Yeah. Like, I like Gusty Garden, but I think it's not actually my favorite. I think maybe Melty Molten. No, what is the name? Is that the name of the level?
You're asking me? You're the expert here.
The thing is that Galaxy 2 has a similar level, and it's called Melty Monster. This, I think this one is Melty Molten.
Melty Molten Galaxy?
I think in Galaxy 1 is Melty Molten. Something like that.
Yeah, Melty Molten Galaxy is a good one.
I love that one a lot.
I like this one too. If I were to pick a favorite, it's kind of cheating because it's actually 3 pieces of music. I really like the Comet Observatory. I love the way that piece of music grows and changes as you play the game.
It does. I really like it too. So, as you saw in there, I didn't actually explain that trick, but I'm pretty sure it was easy to see what I was trying to do. Or what I did. Basically, you can just jump over the fence and bring the bullet bill above. So you don't have to struggle. I mean, I did, but because, well, that's another thing that we're not gonna speak about. You can just do that to save some time. You don't have to, because basically what you... Oh, wait. What was that?
Oh, that was an $18.75 donation from Betsy7Cat, who says, okay, I haven't heard the sound, and its name has me curious. Also, I have an old-timey voice, right? Why, yes I do. You can transport me back into the 1920s so that I can commentate on this race like an old-timey radio announcer.
Oh my god, we're now in the radio.
How was that, Javo? How do you like being in the 1920s?
I don't know, honestly. There were no video games back in then.
Well, you're right about that. I didn't think about that one, did I? Anyway, tell us about this next galaxy that you're going to do.
So, Space Junk Galaxy. There's actually a very interesting trick in here that I'm gonna do.
An interesting trick? We like to see those on the radio program.
Can you see tricks through the radio?
You can now, don't worry about it.
Alright then. Sounds good to me.
Yes, the dark ages, the time before video games, when we had to do things like read books to entertain ourselves. Truly a darkened era. I actually love reading books. Anyway.
Alright, so I'm gonna explain the trick in here. You can skip a big part of this galaxy. Basically, if you come in here, and then you get pulled by this. And... okay, that didn't work. Let's try that once again.
Well, give it another shot, folks.
Stay here. Is that enough? It's probably not. I'll do it, don't worry. I'll do it.
That's alright, 3rd time's the charm. That's what they say back here. Back in this era.
Back in this era? I think they still say it.
That in the future? In the distant future? The year 2000?
And there you go. Look at that. We just escape a big chunk of the level.
And it's even more impressive that you did that first try.
Exactly. You save even more time if you do not fail it 2 times. But hey, this is a showcase. I'm not going for world record right now, or am I?
Hey, you never know.
Well,
I've seen it done in other gaming marathons before. It could be done now.
not with those 2 mistakes already, right?
Don't worry about it. They say that mistakes just make it easier for you to beat this time later.
Exactly.
We're gonna have a perfect rest of the run.
But yeah, that's a very interesting drink. As you can see, and this actually works through like a lot of this game, there's a bunch of gravity tricks. We were just playing with the gravity. That gravity just let us skip a bunch of that level, and we can also use that in a bunch of other stars.
You're saying this trick can be used more than once? By Jove, that's incredible.
It is incredible. This game has so many tricks actually. Galaxy Brain Joke. And there you go, Space Junk 1. The next one is Space Junk 2. After that, we're gonna go to Rolling Green. Rolling Green is the next star after Space Junk 2.
Now, are you sure Rolling Green isn't a Sonic level?
I'm not sure about that actually.
Well, we'll just have to find out live here on SideQuest.
On SideQuest.
Little did you know, we're actually live updating the code of Super Mario Galaxy and putting Sonic into the game.
We're gonna play as Sonic in a second here. But well, Space Junk 2. There's also a small trick in here at the end. It's very interesting. It's also very easy, and it already saves you quite a bit of time. I'm gonna explain it as soon as we get into it.
Yeah, anyone looking to get into this game, pay close attention.
This is honestly a very fun game to speedrun. I really like it. It's quite long. This is the 80% part, and it's already... well, my time is about... My PB is 2:42.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that maybe if you're expecting like first runs, it's probably gonna take you like 4 to 5 hours, but you can easily get the timer to 3 hours, to 50. It's kind of like, you know, not short, but it's a very fun run. It's a very fun run. What makes this game very long is that you're gonna notice how there is too many cutscenes, there is too many things that we have to go through. That is what adds the time. All right, so the trick in here.
Unskippable?
Yeah, they're unskippable. The trick in here, easy as this. Grab a shell, triple jump, and you're gonna start the fight with a shell already.
Instead of having to wait around for a shell to get generated so you can throw at this boss. Sounds good. I mean, sometimes it's the simple tricks that save the most time.
It does save quite a bit of time, yeah. Because you technically skip a cycle of this boss.
We love skipping cycles. In this stream, we skip cycles. That's what we do.
We go fast.
That's true.
Easy boss.
Easy boss, easy life.
Easy boss, easy life.
Easy stream.
Now the
Easy
thing
breezy.
Easy breezy. The thing is that this boss comes later. Luckily, not in this speedrun. I mean, not in this. How do you say? What's the word I'm searching for here? This specific route, or not even the route. I forgot the word that I'm trying to use. Basically, the any percent. It's not part of the any category. That's the word. Thank you, category. It's not part of this category, so that's luckily for us. We don't have to defeat that boss again. It comes back later in the run, and that second fight is not easy. I mean, we just said easy boss, easy life. Well, yeah, just wait until it's back.
Difficult boss, difficult life.
Yeah, category. That's the word. Yeah. I just forgot that. I forgot that word for a second in there. Also, you may I need to apologize because I mean you can see that I am still not the best in English. English is not my first language. I speak Spanish as my first language. I'm trying my best in here. So you're gonna see some of these mistakes, you know, like just forgetting one easy word, another like bad pronunciation here and there, but hey, I'm trying my best.
You know, frankly, at least you have the excuse of English being your second language. English is my first language, and I still flub over words frequently, so it happens to the best of us. What I'm saying is you're doing great.
All right, well, thank you. Rolling green. You're also doing great, thank you.
Sonic level.
This is the Sonic level?
Yeah, I mean, and you're Sonic. You're certainly rolling around.
At the speed of sound.
At the speed of sound. Well, I can't hear you, so I can't confirm that.
My English is great, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll forget the words in our maternal languages as well, true. Doing fantastic, nothing to worry about, thank you. I won't worry, Alright, next levels. We have Battle Rock 1, Battle Rock 2, and Battle Rock 3 in a row.
You know, I probably shouldn't be surprised to hear all three of those in a row, but here we are.
English sucks as a language in general. It can be a little bit of a trouble. I can say, yeah. All right.
Eh,
Green full
Oh,
arrangement
boy.
zone.
my phone just keeps getting better, says this email I just received.
Uh-huh.
How? Don't ask me questions. I don't actually know. I closed the email. I didn't read it.
Alright. Fair enough. Now, this level has one of the most impressive tricks, but it's probably the most difficult trick in the whole game. And unfortunately for us, I've never done it. So, we're not gonna show that in here, unfortunately.
Why would you tease us like that, Joe?
I tease you. So, I don't know, maybe we can Google that. We can see that. But this is one of them.
Almost.
Oh yeah, this trick, this triple jump, it's not that difficult. I still fail it up from time to time. You're gonna see me failing it like 2, 3, possibly 4 times. No problem, but it's not the trick that I'm speaking about. Oh, come on.
Could we pretend it's the trick you're talking about so that when you eventually get it, we can pop off?
I can't if I ever get it. Come on,
Ugh,
come on.
How are these not counting?
There we go.
First try.
First try
Really,
every
really
time.
smoothly done.
Alright, that's another trick, honestly, but yeah. Alright, so basically, I'm gonna try to explain you what is it. So from here, I mean, while this is moving, you're gonna long jump towards the cannons. You see all of these, like, rocks below. Let me see if I can put myself. You see all of these rocks below? You're gonna be sliding through that and have to jump from one to the other. It's very difficult. You're gonna be using like momentum to jump to the next one, and it's a very difficult trick, probably the most difficult trick ever. I tell you, I've never been able to do it. I've never actually even practiced, to be honest. But it's one of the most difficult things.
How much time does it save if you can successfully pull it off?
Probably like half a minute, maybe. It's a big time
Running
save.
this long, wow, that doesn't seem worth it, but I'm not the expert here.
I mean, I guess it will be worth if you're going for the world records, right? But like, in my case, since I'm not close to world records, probably, as you say, it's not worth to go through something like this. But yeah, basically just keep all of these this platform moving slowly, you know. This auto-scrolling level, technically, we can call it like that.
At least for that little portion of it.
Yeah.
Now we just have to convince this bullet bill to chase after us, and ta-da!
There we go. This bullet bill is a little bit difficult because if you see in front of me, if you see like there is a cage with the star bits in the other one, if you move a little bit more to the side, it's gonna hit that one and you're gonna have to wait for another bullet bill. But luckily this time, or not luckily, but like, I mean, with practice, right? You can just make the bullet bill go around or go a little bit to the side and follow you through that.
And easily done. Easily finished.
So,
Now, he was just telling us about prankster comments. What are prankster comments?
prankster comments are stars, are actually just stars that give you like a little bit of extra challenge. For example, like the fast foe comet, which makes everything around going very quick, very fast, the enemies. Or there is the cosmic race, I think it's called like that, where you have to do a race against a cosmic Luigi in this case, cosmic copy. And they're just stars, they're just extra, well, not extra actually, they are part of the 120 stars, right?
I was about to ask, are we going to do any prankster comments?
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, there's a lot in the wrath.
Okay. Do you know how many offhand, or is it just a lot?
Really do not have the count, but we're gonna go through a lot of them.
We'll keep track at home.
Yeah, we can keep track.
Everyone watching that's your job. Oh, Mara has a question. What is your favorite type of prankster comment?
My favorite type of prankster comment, probably the race, like the race against the cosmic copy. I think those are very fun.
And that's one of the ones where I might be getting this confused. This isn't the one where it's like a shadow clone of yourself, and if you hit them, you take damage.
No. That is in Galaxy 2.
Okay.
I think in here... Well, actually, no. In Galaxy 1 also appears, but it's not in that comic specifically, I think. There are some other stars, if I recall correctly, where you are being followed by the shadows, and they are copying all of your movements, right? But during those races against the cosmic copy, if you touch the enemy, or like in this case the copy, it only gives you star bits. That's it. You're not gonna receive any damage. No.
And I don't know if we've talked about this yet because we spent 18 minutes doing some tech troubleshooting. But what good are star bits in this game?
I'm sorry. What? Can you repeat it, please?
What good are star bits? Do we want to collect a lot of them? Do we want to collect none of them?
Okay, so in the route that I am using, we need 1,000 star bits in total. Okay, because we want to open 2 Hungry Lumas that have easy levels or fast levels. So one of them is 400 star bits and the other one is at the end at 600 star bits. Now,
Gotcha.
oh yeah, that's a very good question. Does going into first-person landing make it faster? Yes! You're gonna notice that every time, if you saw that little animation that I did, if I zoom in and zoom out quickly, it's actually faster. It saves you time. Because if I don't do that, there is like a little bit of time where Mario and Luigi like land, and there is like a little bit of like time loss in there, I guess. But if we do that first person and going out of it as quick as possible, it does save that animation. It just cuts that animation. So yeah, that's a very good question, and I actually was gonna speak about it too. Yeah, thank you for asking that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that Haplopon was going to donate $17.50 with no comments. Thank you very much for your donation, and thank you for activating Hard to Know.
Oh my god. What is going on? Speak to me, Ganon.
I'm speaking to you.
Alright, Ganon.
You need to keep it together. You got a speed run to do.
I'm gonna try my best in here. I guess we have some musical company right now.
Musical accompaniment. I also can't hear the game, so I can't sing in tune.
Oh, that's not good. This is very entertaining, I'm gonna say.
Are you ready for 2 more hours of this?
I am so ready, yes.
Auto to my laughter. I've prepared no bits for this.
This is amazing. I was not expecting this kind of thing, and I'm really glad that we actually made it.
Just remember, you can get more experiences like this if you donate $15 or more to Direct Relief.
Hey, what's up, Cake?
I wish I had some cake.
Me too, honestly. Actually, I think I have some cake.
Are you sharing your cake with me?
I can. Yeah, it was my mom's birthday, like, last week. 6 days ago, actually, so we got her some cake.
This is actually serious. Do you mind if I sing? Wait, we might get DMCA for Happy Birthday.
Oh yeah, let's not.
Happy birthday to you, Java's mom. I hope it was a good one.
It was. I'm very sure that if she heard this, it will be even better.
And I hope you send me some cake in the mail. My address is 11111 on Talon 4.
Oh, okay. Hey, actually, continuing the answer of your question about the star bits.
My very serious question.
If you notice in here, I didn't speak about it, but if you notice in here, you can also throw star bits to the enemies.
And what good does that do?
For example, in here with this, in this level, it helps me to throw away some of the enemies. Mostly those red spinners. It saves time. There was there was one a little bit in this segment, in this level, where before going to it and spinning it, hitting it, so it goes and hit the electric fence. From a far distance, I threw a star bit and it already did it, so it already saves a couple of seconds in there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that is the level done, so I think I'm going to count that as a voice changer done. Thank you for your donation. If you want to give me more blank checks to fill time with, $15 or more will do it.
That was fast. That was a very good boss fight, actually. It's what was, I cannot speak. It was one probably of my best ones, and I'm happy it happening here. So yeah.
Now we're not seeing your splits, and we both know why we're not seeing your splits. But can you promise me, Java, if you get a gold split, can you tell us?
The thing is that my splits are not going. I have two different splits. I have just the general splits below, like the thing, which is just like, you know, like a green number, and I have the splits with the names at the side, but they are not going. So basically, just to explain it to the chat, normally, how can I say? I still don't think I have memorized completely the route. Let's say.
It's a long game and it's a long route.
It's a lot of stars. So because of that, I use my splits to see where I have to go. Where do I have to go, right? So that is why right now I have my splits open, even if I'm not showing them, and it's just for me to know where I have to go.
Makes sense to me. And where are we going right now?
We are right now at Bowser 1, the first fight of Bowser. After this, we're gonna go to the third dome, starting with Beach Ball Galaxy.
Gotcha. So we're gonna beat up Bowser right now.
Yeah, this is the first. Exactly, this is the first Bowser battle. The previous one was Bowser Jr., so this is the first Bowser battle. In this game, there is 6 domes. 1, 3, and 5 have Bowser Jr. fights. Meanwhile, 2, 4, and 6 have Bowser fights.
So we gotta show both Bowser and his kid what's up 3 separate times in order to finish off this game.
Yeah. Well, that is to complete the 120 stars. In here, we're gonna defeat Bowser Jr. Twice at World 1 and 3. And Bowser, we're gonna defeat it at 2, 4, and technically the Bowser fights. Well, technically that's true. Does it have a Bowser? I don't remember. Does the 6th dome have a Bowser fight, or is it actually the Bowser level? Like final. I really don't remember, honestly. I'm gonna...
You know, I played this game once, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think... Well, whatever it is, we're gonna defeat Bowser 3 times.
We're gonna beat him up.
This is the first one.
Awesome, Trey. I know you guys like Bowser, but we're beating him up.
This is the first one, and... it's done.
And we got him! He's out of here. Kick him into the sun.
Oh yeah, talking about that nice load trigger, if you notice, when I was going directed to Bowser, like before the fight, when I was going through the stairs, you can long jump from one stair to where Bowser is, and even if you do not make it, even if you feel like you're gonna bunk, you already trigger the cutscene. In fact, I think that's what happened. I was not gonna do I was not gonna make it to the platform itself, which you can actually do it, but it was just enough for the cutscene, so that's fine.
You know, we take those. Mm-hmm. I mean, so much of a game that I don't speedrun, but a game I know a lot of tricks in and know a lot of tricks that I can't do is Ocarina of Time. And I know that's like how you do half the levels, is you just kind of like glitch yourself into where the loading zone is.
Yeah.
Like, who needs to go through doors when you can just propel yourself with bombs into the void?
Into the void, exactly. Alright, now we're going to Beach Ball Galaxy 1, 2, and then Secrets.
Oh, so it's secrets. So we're gonna have to hide the game from the stream at that point, right?
Yes.
So that we don't show the secrets. Okay.
We'll show that.
Everyone, just play along with your imaginations.
Or just close the eyes. I'm gonna trust everyone is gonna close their eyes.
Java, are you also gonna close your eyes? We didn't set that up as a donation incentive.
Yeah, we don't have that donation incentive.
All right, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Now, if you see, I have 400 star bits already, 474. So that's good because with the first Luma, it's gonna be kinda soon. I mean, we still have actually a time to star bits. And then later, the 600 star bits, the rest of the 600 star bits that we need for later are gonna be at the very end. Now, you're gonna notice that at some point, I'm just gonna start throwing away my star bits. I do not need more anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I couldn't remember if that was in this game as well, or if that was this game and Galaxy 2.
Both work, yeah. So, actually, I'm gonna do it in here just for the example. If you see, you're gonna see that I'm gonna be doing this, just throwing away all of my star bits. And I'm gonna tell you why after the level finishes.
Alright, well, in the meantime, BBAS TMH has donated $15.05 with no comment, but that does activate
A voice-changing experience. Greetings everyone, again Bot here, to read your donations and interact with Javo.
It was a donation. The baby noise. Alright, so I'm gonna explain you now and hear about the starbits that I just mentioned. So every time that you come back in here, you're gonna notice that the game is gonna tell you, hey, you collected a star. And then if you collected a coin, it's gonna give you another box saying you collected a coin. And if you collected a starbit, it's gonna give you another box saying you collected a starbit. Right? So that
is a lot of boxes.
that's a lot of boxes, definitely. So that is the reason why in some levels, if you don't need starbits, it's better to throw them away and you save that second.
Please direct all excess starbits to direct relief.
Yeah, exactly. It saves time. It saves 1 second every level that you do not collect a starbit. Now, if you add that up, I mean, in this run we need 60 levels, right? I mean, of course, in a lot of them we do have to collect the starbits, but let's suppose that we do not have to collect them in 30 levels. That's already half a minute of savings. That's already
Easy savings.
Alright, so the next star is Beach Ball Secret. Okay, Secret. I know some people are planning to do something in here. Not yet. Not yet. The secret is not the Stone Cyclone.
What could people possibly be planning to do during this segment?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's like a lot of time, right? And we're speaking about the any percent run. Now imagine the 120 star, where there is, well, as it says, 120 stars. And
That's a lot of stars.
yeah, and this thing also works in Galaxy 2. Same thing in Galaxy 2. So in Galaxy 2 there is a category called 242. Just count how much time you can save just by not getting a starbits, right?
Why, that would be about 242 seconds, which is over 4 minutes.
Exactly. It's a lot of time just by that.
Let's see some Java emotes out there. Nice to see you all.
Alright, this is not Stone Cyclone, this is the secret, okay? The next one is Stone Cyclone, but if what you want is the comet, it's not after, it's right away.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is, for direct relief, why not do both?
If you want to, go ahead.
We would love to see that. You'll love to see it.
Alright. So now I'm gonna attempt a new trick that I kinda learned. This one is a little bit...
New tricks! New tricks!
It's not actually difficult, but it can be very annoying. And you're gonna see in a second. Whenever I get to there, it's not this, and I'm failing this. Right.
How are you supposed to get that big coin normally?
Oh, you have to go here. There's a Caraquack in there where my pointer is below. You have to bring it all the way to where the coin is, and it's gonna push you up.
A Cataquack attack?
Yes.
I see.
Alright, so the trick is gonna be here. What you're supposed to do, you want to bring this Caraquack also with you where the star is, so it can like push you up to get the star. But now, this is the part of the trick that it can get annoying, because look at the camera.
Oh,
See?
gosh.
This is very annoying. You have to get up. Okay, got up. That's good. And from here...
Step one.
Oh, no.
Oh. And you have to do this on a timer, right?
No,
Because you run out of...
no, I can do it without the thing anyways.
Okay. Ooh, it's cold. Oh,
It's cold. 1 second, 1 second.
It looks like you're getting pretty close each attempt.
There we go.
There we go.
That's
Well
the trick.
done.
Of course, you want to do it first try for it to save any time.
Like we did. Like we got it first try right there. So, well executed.
But yeah, you can see like the annoying bit of it, the camera changing there, and also when you are like as Ice Luigi, it's a little bit tricky also to get up to the wall. But yeah, that's the annoying part. It's not actually difficult. It's really not difficult. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah, the camera angles are definitely an enemy in this game. I agree.
I feel like ever since Super Mario 64 came out, we've been trying to figure out how to do camera angles in Mario. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure we've gotten it right to this day.
We haven't, no. Also, just to be sure, again, Stone Cyclone Comet is not the next. It's not the next. I swear, please trust me, I'm not baiting you.
No, you wouldn't lie to us, would you?
I am really not. I actually
You wouldn't
swear
go
that
onto
I'm
the
not.
internet and tell lies, would you?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna give you the list of the next stars. After this one is Ghostly 1. Yeah, after this one is
Should I
Ghostly
be writing
1.
this down?
If you want to. Oh no, I got a glitch! Wait, am I okay? Am I okay still?
What? What?
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. That's a very rare glitch. It's super rare for it to happen. Super rare for it to happen.
What are we doing here?
I just like glitched me away, and well, you just saw what happened. I just died. That's a super weird, super rare glitch to have. It's not common at all. In fact, I think I've only seen it probably twice ever.
Does that include this time?
Yes, so once
Wow.
before.
So,
Like I knew about the existence of it, but it never happened to me before. It's a marathon only glitch. I mean, well, at the same time, probably it's not as rare, but maybe I do not watch this run a lot. Let's say it's rare for me. Like it's the first time that it ever happened to me in like 5-6 years of speedrunning this game. Let's say. But maybe
So
it's...
I know you said that we couldn't, when we were discussing donation incentives for this, we briefly mentioned the idea of having people pick levels, and he said that was a non-starter because it would change how the comments appear and what order you'd be able to play the game in.
Yes.
Does this glitch affect
No.
the comment positioning?
No. This is just a normal death. This is just like as if you died normally. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't even worry.
All right. I'm not worried. Java, I would never worry.
Okay, fine.
I'm not worried at all. Let me just wipe away this sweat on my forehead and reassure you that I'm not worried, and I've never been worried, and I will never be worried.
All right, fine.
That one's free. The next one's cost you $15 to direct relief.
Nice. All right, now there is something very funny about this. If you see the name of the level, Luigi and the Haunted Mansion, does that ring a bell?
Luigi and some mansions
Which is haunted.
ghosts, which are haunted with ghosts. It seems like a novel concept that I've never heard of before.
True. Yeah, I think this could be actually something amazing if somebody gets this idea into something else, right? Something new.
You gotta trademark this. You can make dozens of dollars.
Not at all. Right now, there is a very awesome trick in here. I love this trick.
I like awesome tricks.
I'll point it when I'm gonna do it. It's very cool. It's coming up soon, very very soon.
It's not just like jumping up to get this piece, is it?
No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's not.
I'll tell you when it's happening.
All right. All right. The trick is coming just in here. So I'm gonna clip through the mansion. I'm gonna skip a lot of it. Right? If I come here and then I grab this pull star, and with the momentum and the other pull star, I'm gonna die. To show you that sometimes this trick, this is what you should not do in order to get this trick. But now, I'll show you a second mistake that you should not do. Wait a second.
Now you'll get the key to be able to open the door, but we're not gonna walk through the door.
Nah, we're not gonna walk through the door. And there we go.
Because floors don't really exist until you're looking at them.
So this is after showing you the incorrect way of doing things in here. Now this is the thing that you want to do, right? I'm glad that I was I'm glad that I was able to show you common mistakes that you should not do if you want to speedrun this game, but then I show you the correct way of doing so.
Pardon me, I need to tell my Roomba to shut up. Alexa, tell Roomba to stop cleaning. I mean, computer, tell Roomba to stop cleaning. It's not stopping. Computer, tell Roomba to stop cleaning. What does it do? Alright, I need to be right back.
Alright, sounds good. I have no idea what is happening. I hope nothing wrong. I hope Ganon is fine.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Did you miss me?
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry, I had no idea if that was coming through on stream, but I forgot that I needed to reschedule my Roomba's cleaning to
okay.
not during this run. I'm sorry, apartment, you will remain slightly messy.
Alright, so this is the first Hungry Luma that we have to fit. As I was mentioning before, there is one that requires 400 star bits, and that is why, at this point, we already have that amount. Now, something here very, very important. Speak to Luigi. Speak to yourself.
Always speak to Luigi. You know, there's always time built into these runs for a little bit of self-reflection.
Yeah. Now,
make yourself make sure you know what you're doing and what's going on.
So, okay. I'm gonna tell you the reason of why speaking to Luigi in here. Speaking to Luigi activates Luigi helping you to get stars. Right?
Okay.
Luigi's gonna help you to get, I think it's 3 stars in all the game. And they are very quick. In fact, the next star that I'm gonna get is the first one that Luigi's gonna help you to get. And you're gonna see how quick is that gonna be.
Luigi, what a helpful brother to Luigi. I'm a little confused as to how this is working, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah. You know, something funny about this game, about the Luigi talking to Luigi part, is that they actually changed the text. So, Rosalina tells you, hey, is that your twin brother? And also, if Luigi, when you speak to Luigi, Luigi says, hey, me, how is it going?
I love how they just kind of roll with it. Like, we could be spending the time to have an existential crisis right now about the sense of identity and self. But, anyway, I helped you find a star.
Yeah. Luigi Mario and Luigi Luigi.
Wait, what?
Alright, so the next star is Good Egg Luigi, the star that is Luigi gonna give you. And then is Honey Hive Comet. And after that, is Beach Ball Comet, which is a Stone Cyclone.
I see. So we're 3 away.
Yeah.
So hey, if you'd like to get the Stone Cyclone done with switched hands, we got 2 levels to get through. Or you can load up those donations right now. 3 separate $25 donations or more will be all 3 levels done left-handed.
Alright. So this one, check it out. This is gonna be the Luigi. You have to choose the
Challenge
first.
just like moves on. He's like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to like explain
No, go
this
for it.
quick. Okay, so see where Luigi is, right?
See the Luigi. Hello, Luigi.
And that's it.
I knew I could rely on me.
Exactly. That's it. See why it's important to speak to Luigi, so Luigi helps you with some stars. This was super quick. Just triple jump, get on top of the roof, and boom.
Let that be a lesson to everyone. Always speak to Luigi.
Like a picture of Mario and the tile disappeared. Oh, I know which one, yeah. That one is actually very difficult, yeah. And that one comes in Galaxy 2, because apparently it's a fan favorite.
Oh, it reappears in Galaxy 2.
Yeah. Alright,
See.
so Honey Hive comment after this is a Stone Cyclone Comet, which is one of the most difficult stars for me, personally. It will be a shame
It would be a real shame.
if somebody donates now $25.
It's a terrible, terrible shame. Do it. That's too much reverb and echo on that one. I need to not. I haven't prepared my next thing.
Also, I don't know if I said this before, probably I missed it, but Cosmic Luigi, this race, is actually more difficult than Cosmic Mario.
Oh, what makes it more difficult?
Cosmic Luigi does a lot of long jumps, does a lot of tricks, meanwhile Mario just like walks around. So if you can hear, well probably you can't, but you can hear the Cosmic Luigi just like doing long jump after long jump after long jump after long jump. That makes it more difficult.
I see. But it seems like you still beat him pretty handily.
Yeah, well this one is the first one, plus we just a trick in here to skip a part of the level. But hey, Beach Ball Comet.
Beach Ball Comet. Or Beach Bowl? Beach Ball? Beach Bowl? I wish I had a bowl of chocolate something. Chocolate ice cream.
That skip is actually very easy. It's just long jump to that, and you can also use your spin in case that you overshoot it or something. It's actually very easy. Alright, here we go.
That's right, folks. You can do this at home. You can try it at home with your copy of Super Mario Galaxy.
Alright, here it comes.
An enemy base in the station?
So, is there anything in the donation bar, maybe?
I'm checking it. I am not seeing any donations, which means I believe you have gotten away with doing this level right-handed.
Did I get away with it?
I feel like we gave them ample warning.
Is there a delay, maybe? I can see if there's a confirmation in the chat. Maybe I can.
The moment has passed. You'll have to, if you wanted to.
Oh, I hear it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna. That death was on purpose.
Okay.
Because I know that people was planning this. I know what that people was planning. I will feel bad, you know, like because you were 1 second late. Okay, I'm using different. Okay.
Oh gosh.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Alright. This star is very difficult.
Alright,
Swap
while
controllers.
you continue to try this a few more times, that was, of course, Cathraxis donating $25. He says, "Let's go, Javo! Crush the Cyclone Stone to bits!"
This one is so difficult. You can see I'm
Seems
really
like-
struggling. I'm
It
really
seems like we're
struggling.
getting crushed to bits in this black hole here, but, you know, we take those.
Right. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, that was supposed to be a long jump.
What is a long jump but a series of smaller, not long jumps?
Oh no. Okay, we good.
Nobody panic. Hey, why is anyone panicking?
Okay, okay. No, 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 no. Okay.
Extra life to deal with those deaths we had.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just
Perfect.
to be safe.
Plans. Calculated.
Okay. Go. Okay. Good.
Made it with
Are we gonna
time,
make it?
Not even breaking a sweat.
This is
What?
very
Penny,
difficult.
why are you tense? This is relaxing. Why you have to be tense? It's only game.
There you go. We're back to.
Well done. Well done indeed.
You can see it. Swapping the controllers or to the opposite hands is very difficult. I actually invite you. I don't know if I said this before. If you have a Wiimote and a nunchuck, first put them like in the normal way that you play them, and then put them in the opposite hands and try it. You don't even have to put the game. Just try it and see how it's difficult.
I would probably, I haven't played Galaxy enough to really feel that, but I would probably feel the same way if I put in like the Metroid Prime trilogy and tried to play that left-handed. Like, what is going on?
But okay, that level is honestly difficult.
Are there any other difficult levels coming up maybe later in the game?
Well, yeah, the game just goes up in difficulty, honestly, so I guess like the last 10 to 15 levels are all like, are very more difficult, yeah.
So if you want to get the most bang for your buck, as they say, those might be the best times to donate. But of course, any donations at any time would be appreciated to Direct Relief. So I say make some of these next couple levels more difficult.
As a left-handed person, the nunchuck cannot go in my left hand. Exactly, right? It's painful. Also, let me show you a very awesome trick in here. We're supposed to use the bubble, right? No, not really.
Who needs bubbles?
Is
Not
that
us.
easy as that? Yeah, I skipped the entire thing.
Done?
The entire thing is done. Or skipped.
Alright. You may want to pause just a moment before going into the next one, because I might be filling out some kind of online form for some reason.
Okay, okay.
Come on. Go faster!
What? And it's easy as that. Just backflip, spin, get them there, and then long jump to the right. It's as easy as that. I guarantee you that if you go and play the game, you go to this level.
Did we pause for the donation sound?
Water.
Water and water and water.
I like that. I like water.
That's a $40 donation from some bloke named Ganon11 with no comment, but I believe that's enough for a swap-handed play and a voice-changing experience.
Oh my god. You know what's the problem for me in here?
Yeah.
You know what's the next star?
Yeah?
It's Bowser Jr. star. It's actually a boss fight.
Bowser Jr.? Bowser Jr.? Left-handed?
Oh no.
I don't see the problem. I
You
don't see the problem.
Oh my god. That's gonna be difficult, yeah.
Well,
All right.
I'm looking forward to it personally.
Alright. Water in this economy. Wait, just to finish the comment that I was doing, I guarantee that if you try that skip, you can do it in a couple of times.
For your money back.
But we're not paying. They are not paying.
All $0 of your money will be returned to you if you cannot get that trick in just a few tries. Open up, door. We got places to go. Stars to collect.
And voice-changing experiences to end.
Maybe cool tricks. Yeah, the tricks are very cool. Honestly, they're very nice to see. Hey, we're gonna swap controllers. So, into the other hand.
Wikipedia page? Oh, bias against left-handed people.
Alright.
Alright, Bowser Jr., we're coming for you.
Like, you can already see how I am struggling just by pointing with my left hand. The Wiimote. All right.
I believe in you. I believe you can do it.
This is gonna be a very, very tricky one.
I also believe in a thing called love. I also believe that we are less than $9 away from hitting $54,000 raised for direct relief. So if anyone would like to maybe get a voice changer experience, that would more than equal this, or if you just want to throw $9 to direct relief, we take those and we would appreciate it, and you would help us get over $54,000 raised.
All right. I'm unsure if I'm gonna be able to do this trick with the left hand. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Easy peasy. We're not worried at all. And now this part I know is really tricky, as you have to like dodge all these incoming bullets and stuff.
Yes, you have to do that, but you can just crouch.
Now this is a really difficult trick. We actually don't recommend you try this at home.
You can just crouch, and nothing is gonna hit you.
Joe's not playing along with me at all.
But okay.
No shells to bring this time, so we can't get a leg up on this boss. I guess it's not the same boss, is it?
No, it's different. The other one was
Okay.
Kamele, was like the big Magic Koopa, and this time is Bowser Jr. Oh my god,
That's it. Easily done. Easy peasy.
that was not supposed to happen. Help!
You got this. We believe in you. That's 2 hits down. We just got rid of that shell. We didn't need it. We didn't like that one. This one's better. 3 hits.
Okay, okay. What you're supposed to do here is grab the other shell before that cutscene starts of Bowser Jr. moving the boat vertical, but well, this is very difficult to control, so... hit that, please! It didn't hit that.
Only it was a red shell.
Yeah.
Or a blue shell. I don't think either of those are...
Oh, come on!
How did that not hit?
I thought I was gonna hit, honestly.
Can't believe Nintendo is patching the game live as we play it.
But oh well. That's a struggle. I mean, that's already a struggle.
But you still did it.
Still did it.
Got the grand star. Moving on.
Back to normal hands. Also, speaking about water, I think it's a good time to get hydration in here, actually.
Water and water and water, water and water.
I mean, we're speaking for a minute and 20. I mean, an hour and 20 minutes.
I've been speaking for a minute, and boy, is my voice tired.
I need more water already.
It's a good reminder for anyone watching along at home. If you haven't taken a nice swig of clean water lately, go for it. Penny has donated $15 saying thank you for this fun segment and showing so many cool strats. Gannon, we need a fun new dono sound to come from your voice changes. Do your worst.
A minute and 20 hours.
What if the new dono sound is simply me? Oh gosh, I need both hands to do this actually. I'm just gonna say donate now and cycle through all 6 of my effects that I have queued up. We'll try it. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Sounds good, sounds good.
I forgot. I already have something saved to that one. Whoops. That's from when I was impersonating Warcraft 2 units. All right, let me try this one. Donate now to direct relief, and your money will be used to distribute medical aid and supplies across the world.
That was interesting.
That's a long one, so that's going to be worth a lot of money. Donate now to direct relief, and your money will be used to distribute medical aid and supplies across the world.
Oh my god.
And the best thing is, I have that saved as just like a local file that I can send to someone as is. All I need to do is find it. Of course, I made it direct release centric, so we can't keep it as a permanent sound. I should have thought of this beforehand. Look, Penny, first of all, thank you for your donation, but I need more direction next time. I'm an actor, not a creator. Also, you're beating up the boss with 1 health, and it looks like you just did it flawlessly, so well done on that.
Thank you. Alright, so something that I wanted to point out here, if you notice before coming in here, I spoke to Toad. If you do not speak to Toad, Luigi is not gonna appear in the next star. Well, not this next star, actually I have one more star that I have to do, but one after, Luigi's gonna be in Battle Rock. And if we do not speak to Toad, Luigi's not gonna be there. So that's a big time loss, yeah. Oh, it's not here.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I have WAV files recording everything I've ever recorded on this mixer. I don't know what's on here.
Toad is your favorite Toad? Top?
Alright, that was just me testing stuff. No one cares about that.
Right, hurry is scurry. This is a quick galaxy. Oh no, I missed! Or did I? I actually almost did. The sound tour.
Okay, I'm back and I'm paying attention, I swear, I promise.
That's fine.
Oh, I love these ones where you collect the little music notes.
The music notes. This one
Can't
is
believe I
easy.
missed that. Do it again, Javo.
I'll have to reset the whole run for that.
Alright, well... Ganon Sound Tour? I don't know what Sound Tour means.
Alright, so now it's Battle Rock, the Luigi one.
Battle Rock Luigi. Oh! That donation also took us over $54,000.
Oh, that's true. That's very nice.
Everyone except Java, because I know your hands are busy. Give ourselves a round of applause here.
I can try in a second. I can try now. Oh, that's enough because I have to put the star. Alright.
Hard tuning clapping does not really seem to affect it that much.
Yeah, we're back to the same level.
And we're back to doing this triple jump to get up to the star.
And missing it again. Come on.
The second time we're playing this auto scroller.
There we go.
Three auto scrolls. 3 auto scrolls.
But yeah, same thing again. I think in here you can once again do the big skip that I was talking about before, that saves like half a minute. If I'm not mistaken, you should be able to do it in here. I don't see why not, honestly. But it's a very difficult trick. Again, for the people who were not in here, you can actually jump towards these rocks below, and you can use momentum to go from one to the other one. It's honestly one of the most difficult tricks in this entire game. So I do not do it. I'm sorry for that.
But just imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine.
Close your eyes and see.
You're standing in a peaceful river.
Even if you are...
Even if you're in space.
Yeah, in a space with a lot of bombs coming to you.
There's a lot of bombs being shot at you, yet you are calm. You have achieved inner peace.
Oh yeah, also, if you ever have troubles with this, you can just shoot a star bit and it gets a coin. Just throw star bits to these bombs if you're about to die or something. You know, there you go, get a coin.
Maybe collect that coin, maybe send it to direct relief. What just happened with gravity?
That was a weird gravity there.
Luigi, you're trapped. Don't worry, Luigi, will help you.
Luigi is gonna help Luigi. Oh, I lost one of the bullet bills. That is not good, but it's also not that bad either.
Nemenya, this is not hypnosis. This is guided meditation. There's a difference. And if you ask me to explain that difference, I will, not worry about it.
Such a peaceful dream.
Sam says I sound like Seth Rogen.
Seth
I have opinions about that. let's just summarize this by saying I think I disagree.
Alright, so something also that I want to point out is that if you see there are some stars that brings us back to Rosalina or in here to the main point of the observatory, right? So because of that, we use these like stars to travel to another place, right?
Yeah, why not?
So that's why it's like, okay, I have to finish in that segment. Why not grabbing a star to finish that segment? That just brings me back all the way to where Rosalina is and already saves me time to go to the next place.
Yeah, I mean, rather than having to walk all the way across the observatory, may as well take that jump to kind of a halfway point there.
Exactly. Now, another thing that I want to point in here is that since I already come to this star, I can skip. You see, I skip the cutscenes, and I already have Luigi like land and ready to move. You can only do that if you already visited the specific star.
Okay.
So since I already came in here and did the secret from Ghostly Galaxy, that's why I could skip these cutscenes.
So now we're doing the non-secret.
Yeah, this is the normal Galaxy 2. I mean, Ghostly 2. This is Ghostly Galaxy 2.
Hello there, helmeted boo. Oh, it's got the Gunnar gamer glasses.
The gamer glasses, I like that.
Engaged in gamer mode. I have a pair somewhere around here. Oh boy, these are really old. I haven't put these on in a long time. Not like anyone's gonna be able to see me because I don't have a camera feed on.
True.
But everyone, just imagine, you're in a peaceful river. You are donating to Direct Relief. Ganon11 is there with his Gunnar no-scope gaming glasses fitted over his regular glasses. He feels like a pro gamer.
I can imagine it.
You can see it clear as day. Imagine, Ganon is taking a selfie at this precise moment. He is hoping that there's nothing confidential on the screen.
You know that
He's
this...
pretty sure that there's no way people can tell what this URL... They can tell a little bit about what that URL is. Ganon is going to take another selfie.
Fair enough. I just saw the contract that says, this boo also has a gamer chair.
Wait, what? A gamer chair? I have a gamer chair.
You do?
No self-advertising for the gamer chair today. They can sponsor us if they want.
Alright, we're gonna go to Vuives. Actually, this one also has very good music. It's probably one of my top 5 soundtracks of Galaxy 1. And this one also comes back in Galaxy 2, the soundtrack.
Ooh. You know, someday I should actually play Galaxy 2.
It's a very fun game.
I've heard that. I have no reason to think I won't enjoy it. I just have never made the time to get to it.
Oh yeah, that game is definitely a long game.
Alright, is that... I'm pretty sure that's good. I'm gonna tweet it, and if someone yells at me, I'll take it down.
Alright, alright.
Enjoying the Super Mario... not map, Super Mario Galaxy segment... not Sigelta. Segment at... hashtag... Where's the hashtag? Side quests.
Side quest hacked. Feels bad.
What? I'm not getting side quest hacked very often.
Very often.
Look, I'm the one doing the hacking. I'm the hacker here. I've even got the hacker glasses. All right. So I'm sending that tweet out. You should be able to verify it. Oh, I forgot to tag you.
It's fine.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Alright, so same scenario as the last one that I told you. Since we already entered to this star, I can already skip the cutscenes as soon as I end it, right? Super Mario Map Galaxy Zelda Spaghetti. Also now notice how Luigi notice how Luigi loses more air when like you're spinning the
Yes,
Wiimotes?
I have noticed
That this only happens with Luigi. That's a big difference between Luigi and Mario. With Mario, you do not lose that much air. So Luigi, I think I mentioned this earlier today when I was commenting about the difference between Mario and Luigi. Where you see how much like he loses the air. I'm probably gonna lose 1 HP in here, which is not a problem, honestly.
So does that mean that Luigi has bigger lungs because he takes more air when he? Or does it mean he has smaller lungs?
Would be the opposite, no?
I don't know. I'm having trouble conceiving of how this relates to like a physically real situation.
Alright. Now we collect these star... what is it called? Star chips? I'm not actually sure. These blue pieces of star fragments, yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I think the silver stars that you have to collect 5 of might actually be the real, quote-unquote real star fragments, but I don't know.
I honestly have no idea, to be honest.
They're like the pieces of a puzzle. They're like a puzzle.
Also, this planet looks like a Pokeball.
Whoa! Don't say that. We're gonna get banned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Pokemon Company is very, very protective of their intellectual property.
All right, well,
This
an
is
artifact,
not a Pokeball. This is a pocket monster collecting device.
an artifact that you can use to catch some type of
Some anonymous type of monsters.
anonymous.
Monster or monsters.
All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna go to the next dome, which is bedroom dome.
Oh. Javo.
I
didn't realize this was
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sleep much because I was excited about this. So this is a fine time to take a nap.
Alright everyone, it's time to sleep. Alternatively, it's time to help me wake Javo up with more voice-changing experiences. A reminder that all of your donations during side quests do go towards direct relief. They are sending medical aid, supplies, and education to traditionally underprivileged communities like the Black, Hispanic, and Native communities in the United States. 100% of your donations go towards them. We don't see a penny of it. All of us are volunteers. Java's not getting paid. I'm not getting paid. Our tech team is not getting paid. All of the money that you donate goes to direct relief.
Oh god, I see something.
Oh, I don't know if that's a secret sound, but BBAS TMH has donated $91.09. Is that a secret? That's a peculiar.
I heard Luigi in the sound, so maybe it was actually a secret implant.
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Apparently.
Well, there is.
Well, you know what that means. You'll be playing the next level left-handed, and I'll be announcing the next level like a 1920s radio announcer again.
Yes, we will do that. The next level is Gusty Garden 2, which actually is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult now that I see. But we got this.
It should be quite the spectacle there.
We got this. We're gonna do that. Hey, what's up, Damasha? So yeah, for now I still have the controller, the nunchuck in the left hand. I'm gonna showing it so you can see when I change the controllers for the next level.
Nothing up his sleeve. Only a nunchuck in his left hand. And a buddy that he's trying to destroy with Stabbits.
I'm gonna shoot it. Oh, there it is.
And just to be clear, we haven't switched hands yet, right?
No, not yet, not yet. This is normal. This is normal.
This bunny is just difficult to track
It's
down.
difficult. It's generally difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you remember the first part of the game is you trying to catch 3 bunnies. I do not lie when I say these are the reset the speedrun killer bunnies.
No resets here, though.
Yeah, we don't reset, so... Right, I'm gonna change hands right now, even while trying to get this star. Okay, there you go.
Alright, and we made it to the galaxy, so that's gonna do it for this.
that's it. Alright, stop controllers. Now I'm using the nunchuck in the right hand. The bone
That's right, it is the right hand for the nunchuck and the left hand for the Wiimote. As Jabbo gets into Gusty Garden Galaxy number 2, will he be able to succeed? Stay tuned.
This one is gonna be difficult because it actually has a boss.
Oh good, we've managed to find ourselves a boss battle to do left-handed. I, for one, am very excited about the prospect of doing this boss battle left-handed.
Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button.
And we're out of there! Luigi has already fallen to his death. We need to find a new replacement hero. We are now accepting applications for Brothers of Mario.
I pressed the wrong button. What was that?
I, for one, can't believe you've done this.
This is the struggles that I was speaking about, having the controllers in opposite hands.
I don't even know if I'd be able to shake my hands in the right way to make Luigi spin.
Alright. So far, this is going not that bad.
We can't say it's going well, but it's certainly not resulting in death.
Yeah. Right?
Get out of here, moles. We don't have time for you. We've got places to be, things to do. Stars to collect. Princesses to rescue. Radio broadcasts to produce.
Alright, this is good. We don't have to go to this place, it just have a couple of extra lives, so we just go through.
Bye-bye, extra lives. We don't need you.
We do not
Until the
need.
left-handed gets way out of control.
True. At the same time, this game is very, very generous with extra lives. Like, it just gives you one extra life for every 50 star bits that you collect. Like, to the point that when I'm doing a run, I normally end up with like 20 or more lives.
And with you collecting over 1,000 star bits over this run for the Hungry Lumas that we mentioned a few times, that's, let me do some math, 20 extra lives right there. Not
Exactly.
to mention all the one-ups you'll collect later.
Exactly.
And we do seem to be zeroing in on this boss battle here. Any final comments before we get the fight underway?
I hope this doesn't go bad.
Well, that's a bunny. That's not a boss fight. Oh.
This guy has a blue shell, by the way. Right, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, because I also... One trick in here is that this mole, when you hit the mole, it starts running away, right? So you can throw star bits to slow it down. And... I cannot possibly control both of my hands at the same time doing that.
Who could possibly have fine motor control over both their hands at the same time? It's never been done, not to this day.
This is too difficult with this.
So far, so good. We've got one hit in.
Okay, there you go, we
We've
got it.
2 hits.
Angry Mole. Okay, that ended up not being that bad. Of course, it was not that good, but... It's
And you're
okay.
rewarded with a power star that'll help power up the Comet Observatory.
And there you go. We're back to normal controllers.
And we're also back to normal voice. Thank you so much, Meebas, for your donation. I hope it was enjoyable.
Thank you. That was a struggle, you could see. Like trying to throw star bits, meanwhile trying to also walk to the same direction that the mole is. That was a struggle. The controllers in different hands.
Well, it seemed like it was well executed despite the troubles.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna go now to Ghosty Garden Secrets. This is the secret. This is a very quick start, actually.
Cathraxis is talking about moss mobs, and all I'm thinking of is Hollow Knight.
Oh, that's a good game.
That was a good game. That was a very good game.
Yeah.
I think about that game a lot.
Right, just something that I want to point out in here. You want to collect all of these question mark coins for you to be able to get the secrets. If you miss one, you cannot get the secret. But luckily, after this star, we're supposed to do Ghosty Garden 3. So in case that you miss it, in case that you miss one in here, you can just proceed and do Ghosty Garden 3 and then go back into the secret.
So you got like a built-in backup strategy safety there.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Now, this star that I got, or this power-up, is what you get from collecting all of those coins. If you miss one, there's not gonna be that power. And if there is no power, we cannot defeat this golden chump that is gonna keep the star.
And if you can't defeat the chomper to get the star, we gotta move on to get the other star, and then we gotta come back and try it again.
Yes, it's a backup. And if you miss it twice, well, then yeah, that's a problem.
That's right, everyone. The lesson again, just don't mess up twice, whatever you do.
Exactly. Hollow Knight is definitely a great game. I enjoyed a lot playing that.
Yeah, I honestly wish there was more for me to do in the game, so I would have an excuse to pick it back up, play more. We'll just keep our fingers crossed for news about Silksong.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems like we didn't get any news about that during this E3, but who knows, the future.
Yeah, could be soon. Now, if you wonder, okay, so you don't need to collect the coins anymore, no? Yeah, I don't have to. But it also give me a little bit extra speed anyways. I'm not gonna defeat the chump, but I can still use this power-up to go quick through this next part.
Wait, are you saying that going fast is important when
It
executing
is.
a speedrun?
It is very important, yeah.
Alright, I need to write that down. That's some good nuggets of wisdom there. Is this gonna last long enough to get any advantage here, or is it gonna run out pretty soon?
It just runs out in
Yeah, there
here.
it goes.
That is just to go quick during that last part.
So now we're gonna collect these yellow star fragments without, I guess, doing the main puzzle of this area or the main mechanic.
Yeah, technically we'll just jump from one to the other one. Also, here comes a nice trick. This is a very interesting trick that is gonna let me skip a little bit of this puzzle too.
We like skipping puzzles.
Alright, so from here, I'm supposed to go to the other side, but I could try to come here, hit this, and bam, I'm already at the end.
Nice. It's a slick little move. Doesn't look too difficult, but looks like it saved a little bit of time.
It's not as easy as it is, but it's also not difficult. Right?
Ah, gotcha.
Right? Because the gravity in there, if you do not manage to hit that arrow, the gravity is gonna pull you and kill you.
That's right, gravity kills, folks. You gotta watch out for it.
Alright, there we go.
I once ran into a wild gravity outside, and I barely got away with my life.
Alright, 38 stars. If you're wondering how many stars are in this speedrun, in this category, there's 60 stars to unlock the Bowser level. And then you collect the 61st star by defeating Bowser. And that's the ending percent.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Javo. For the past hour and 47 minutes, I thought we had to get 120 stars. And I was looking at the amount of stars you had and the amount of time that passed, and I was getting worried. You know what doesn't make me worry? Funny Man, our friend, is doing one of Funny Man's favorite things to do, which is donation match. So let me read this. Quick fire donation match time. 100 toads have been kidnapped, and we will need an $8.50 donation to rescue each one. For every toad that is rescued, $10 will be matched by Funny Man, but only until we reach 122 hours on the clock, which is just under 20 minutes from now.
Alright, you hear that? If you want to save those toads, please get to that. Poor toads.
Poor toads require $8.50 to be rescued. And you know what? If you don't like toads, just think about those of us who do. We really appreciate Toad, and we want Toad to be safe and happy. And also, Think about all that money going to direct relief. That's more than a 1-to-1 match on your set.
Well, there's one.
Dino has donated $8.50 and says, I saved the toad named Hubert. Thanks, Dino. That's one.
And there's another one.
Stetus Mary donates $8.50 and says, save the toads.
Oh, these toads are getting saved. Thank you, everyone.
Someone named Gyre, not the speedrunner. I didn't know there was a speedrunner named Gyre, but Gyre, not the speedrunner, donates $8.50 and says, Mario may be traveling around the galaxy, but everyone here are the real stars. Let's save those toads. Java, do you think we could help power the Comet Observatory?
Yes, we can.
All right, well, we just got to get ourselves there. I will volunteer to power it first, and you keep playing the game.
All right, sounds good.
So that's 3 toads. 3 of the 100 toads have already been saved by your donations to Direct Relief. And that's $30 that Funny Man's going to be matching. So if
That's
you want to...
awesome.
That is awesome. We really like to see that. You know what else we like to see is the fact that there are 3 donations, or another donation coming in. Penny donates $8.50 and says, I don't like toads, but I like charity, I guess.
I guess.
Mama G donates $8.50 to save the toads. Save them indeed. That's 5 toads rescued, $50 extra to Direct Relief, and we still have 16 minutes left on the timer.
There's still a good amount of time for that.
And we have indeed started a small donation train with these toad rescue donations. 5 donations in a row. Can we get to 6? Can we? Hold on.
Can we get to 6? Let's see if they can do it.
I don't actually have much energy to do an auction. But hey, everyone, $8.50 donated. Will, I'm assuming it's playing some kind of toad-related sound.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, there's...
standard toad sounds.
Here comes another one. Oh god, there's more and more
Another.
coming.
Another one. That's right, that's $8.50 from Real Colors. He says, I have saved a toad named Kevin. Kevin is a good boy.
Kevin.
Good job, Kevin. And $8.50 from The Leaf Thief with no comments, but that is another toad rescued. We're up to a total of 7 here.
Alright.
Oh, Tamp Organ, I see that. $8.50, set them free.
More toads being rescued. I'm pretty sure that all of them are grateful. Same as all of this charity.
That's right. How are we doing in the game? It looks like you just skipped maybe a like launchy star that you were supposed to get. You just kind of jumped up the cliff anyway.
Yeah, so basically that's a trick to skip a lot of this segment. I could just go walking towards the cliff, like above the cliff, and then go into this section, which is the secret of Freeze Flame. And then I just did a bunch of jumps in here and there to skip a lot of this part, just to get started.
Excellent. Meanwhile, we got $8.50 from Hades. I'm not sure if that's the game, the Greek god, or someone else. But they said save the Tods.
And we have 9 already saved? Is that the
That's
number?
correct.
Nice. It's a lot.
You know, there's still 91 more that we can save. So I'd like to see those donations come in. $8.50, you still have 14 minutes left. And remember that for every toad that you save with your $8.50 donations, Funny Man's going to be matching up to $10.
That's awesome. Yeah, name the toads. It's funny to see, like, which toad is the one being saved. Like, we got a Kevin, right? Who was the other one? Hubert?
There was a Kevin, there was a Hubert. I didn't realize the toads had different names. I thought there was pretty much Captain Toad and Toadette, and then a legion of unnamed toads.
Well, apparently they do have names, and they are important.
Apparently they have names. You know what? Names are important. Names are one of the few things that you can truly call your own. Star's Toad was called the Karkflungle. Now, Java, you may be wondering, what's a Karkflungle? And I am also wondering that, so...
Well, we're both wondering the same then.
It's been a side quest. It's been a fun experience.
It's definitely been.
I think we're gonna mark all of these red, and we'll just remember that we have rescued 9. I'm assuming that Funny Man is also keeping track of this. Hey, it looks like we're beating up a boss for some reason.
Yeah, this boss is called Prince Burr. Is it Prince?
Prince, King, Duke, Baron, some kind.
Oh, it's Baron. It's Baron. Yeah, you're right. It's Baron. Baron
is?
Burr.
Really?
Yes, it is.
I was just making things up, but okay.
It is actually called Baron Burr.
Hmm.
We can actually see the name of the star in a second in here, and you can see it's Baron Burr.
Well, Baron Burr is Baron gone. We just beat him up and stole his power star.
There is Frozen Peak of Baron
Good
Burr.
one, Ganon. Thanks, everyone. Just high five myself.
Baron Burger.
Oh, why'd you have to say that? Because now I want a Baron Burger.
Too.
Oh, permanent state, always hungry.
Alright, so Freeze Flame, this level has lots of tricks. This level is actually very fun to play and very fun to see. You're gonna see lots of them in here. And I'm gonna try to explain one by one, when we go through them. Those.
Excellent. Well, I for this announcement for one can't wait. I almost reached to do the voice effect, but y'all gotta donate for it. And speaking of donations, while Javo explains these tricks and such, we do still have about 11 minutes left to rescue some more toads. I Am Error has donated $8.50 and says save the toads. Ooh. Mr. Chuckles donates $15 and says, I do love seeing Mario Galaxy gameplay. It was my favorite game as a kid, and I think my little bro accidentally deleted my 200% complete save.
Oh, no.
With Luigi and Mario. F's in the chat.
That's
But keep
sad.
saving the toads, man. Which means
I do get to go into my all-time radio voice to talk about these toads that are going to be saved, and Javo to talk about the tricks that you're executing.
Alright, yeah, I'm about to start one of the tricks. I take this just for safety, honestly, you do not need it. But you can just use these walls and you are ready. You can long jump to the other side and bam, you already skip everything from the previous side. You don't even have to worry about landing or lighting those candles and all that. Also, I can just long jump to this side and the gravity is just gonna pull me towards this side. This is why I collect that extra HP, because sometimes I get hurt in there.
Getting a little bit of hot feet there, aren't you?
Yeah. And now last but not least, here I can just long jump to this side, and there's another reason why I grabbed that for safety.
Who needs ground to stand on when you can just kind of float in air by spinning and launching fireballs?
And there you go. That is the star.
Star collected.
A bunch of tricks, very nice tricks, I'm gonna say. I love them.
You know what else I love? This donation from Zytra, who donated $8.50 to save the toads.
Save the toads. How many is there already saved?
I believe that's Ganon. 11 toads have been saved.
It's awesome.
We'd like to see it. You know what else I'd like to see? A 12th toad being rescued.
12 already? Nice.
Remember everyone, 9 minutes left to save more toads. Do I see 12? Do I see 12? Going once, going twice. Not actually sold because there's 9 minutes left.
I think that's probably enough voice changer, because that was about a level's worth.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Oh, I like watching this one. I don't know how difficult this is or how interesting this is to do, but I like watching this one.
It's kind of tricky, yeah. This is another of the cosmic races where you have to defeat or beat in a race to this Cosmic Luigi. Again, Cosmic Luigi does more tricks and goes faster than Cosmic Mario. So, that's a thing. Yeah, there is a bunch of awesome tricks in here that we can just go. Just jumping. Long jumping here. Long jumping here.
Yeah, long jumping plus spinning seems to just get you tons and tons of air.
It does, yeah. Look at skating, long jumping. Look at how much speed and how much distance you can get by doing that.
And even though this like Cosmic Luigi that you're racing against is a harder version, it's just you put him in the dust.
Yeah,
Leave him in the dust.
Exactly. It's not a problem for us.
Mara's wondering if the Cosmics were actually like a dev's gameplay that they recorded and did like a ghost replaying of it.
I don't know, actually. Could be. Could be. I really do not know any official statement about it, to be honest, so I may not have a correct answer. But that could be a nice assumption. A theory.
You know, we'll pretend it's true for now.
Yeah, I like
Hot
it.
and cold collide.
Now, this is exactly the same as before, or at least part of it is the same as before, but now it's not all frozen. It also has fire, and we don't have to win against a Cosmic Luigi in there.
Were you meant to do this one first, or did the Luigi race one?
No,
go first?
Luigi, the race is first because that is a comet. That is not a secret, it's a comet,
Okay.
right? So when there is a comet, you can only enter to that specific star. So technically I didn't have a choice to choose this one first, let's say.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why that other one is first in this route at least.
Gotcha. When you start doing some of the other routes, like 120 stars, or playing as Mario, do you change the order in which you do the levels?
Yes, there is a bunch of differences. There is actually a lot of differences. For instance, I can tell you that there are some stars that we do in this 80% part that we do not do until the second half in 120 star, for example. So like a star that maybe appeared in the first 20-30 minutes of the run, I mean, I'm just like giving an estimation, could possibly be after 4 hours in the 120 star speedrun.
Interesting.
And that also happens, let me just finish this, I'm sorry. That also happens in Galaxy 2. It's a very, very interesting thing, or one very noticeable one, is that in Galaxy 2, the second star that we do in any percent is about the 95th star that we get in 120 stars.
That is quite the difference.
And the funny thing about it is that, or I mean, at least this is a funny thing for me, that I speedrun the game, the second star in Galaxy 2 speedrun, any percent, it has like a very, like, hype song, if I can say like that. That's every time that I play any percent, I feel like that song is giving me like, hey, let's start this speedrun, let's start with the full power, let's start your adventure. And it's very weird that then playing a 120 star speedrun and hearing that at 95 stars, it's like, let's start again, I guess, or...
Alright, let's start here at 95 stars. Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, there are just a little bit less than 5 minutes left for everyone to get in those $8.50 donations to save some more toads. We have rescued 11 toads. There are 89 toads remaining. And as a reminder, for every toad that we rescue by donating $8.50, Funny Man's going to be matching $10. And my friend is DMing me right now. And now is the worst time to DM me.
Alright, so this level has so many star bits that it's nice to collect them in here, since we're actually close to collecting all of the star bits needed to finish the run, I'm gonna say. So actually this is gonna be enough for me to get everything ready to complete all of it.
So after this level, we'll be able to throw away the rest of the star bits because we don't need any more.
Exactly. After this level, I'm gonna try, because sometimes it's kind of difficult to do it depending on the levels. Try to throw the star bits as much as possible, yeah.
Stevens Merritt has donated $8.50 and says, Toad Train? Well, this toad is named Titus, or Titus. We've never reached a consensus on how that's pronounced. But that's Titus, that's Kevin, and that's Hubert rescued, as well as 9 other anonymous toads.
Anonymous toads.
Anonatoad.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to Bowser, the second fight against Bowser.
3 minutes left in the Toad matching segment, and the second fight against Bowser? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes?
Oh, we've also rescued Karkflungle. I'm sorry. How could I have forgotten Karkflungle?
Cannot forget that name.
Yeah, Java. What name is that?
Carflungle?
Yeah, perfect.
Did I say it right?
Sure. Hey, let's get distracted by Lego's Jedi sister, who donates $8.50, rescuing a toad and says, "Tell him, I guess Lego's Jedi, to cut his hair." I
Me?
don't know if Lego's Jedi. No, Lego's Jedi.
Okay.
Lego's Jedi is a friend of ours.
I was gonna say because
I
I'm
would never ask
planning.
you to cut your hair.
I was gonna say because I'm actually planning to get a haircut soon. So yes.
All right. Well, if you're planning it, I won't say no. But I would never just say, Java, you need to cut your hair. I can't believe you let it get this long. We got gravity swapping. We got
Oh god.
goombing.
Also, funny thing, that little mistake that I did in there doesn't matter too much because I usually just wait for this cycle anyway, so I still
Gotcha.
made it.
So we're gonna claim that's on purpose. It's RNG manipulation.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I forgot there's some very awesome trick in here coming up in less than like about 10 seconds, 10 seconds. This trick is
I like this
so cool. You're gonna see, I'm gonna be playing with this gravity, you see here? I'm gonna be playing with this gravity. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna long jump. Just make it all the way to the end.
Why wait for an auto scroller when you can just jump through 6
Exactly.
different segments of gravity? Now there is exactly 1 minute left in the Toad rescuing segment. If my count is correct, we've rescued 12 or 13. I want to see more. I want to see more.
Let's save them.
Oh, we also got a raid from Britt K. Kaylee.
Oh, that's
Thank you so
awesome.
much for raiding.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna beat up Bowser, and then I'm gonna talk about Direct Relief.
Alright, sounds good. So I'll explain you a little bit of the strats that I use in here. So now Bowser spins like that, right? And I want to stop it. I'm gonna spin back to stop its speeds. Right? Every time it does one extra one. So the first one is only one, the second cycle is gonna be 2, and the last one is gonna be 3.
Perfect.
So you're gonna see in here, I'm gonna try to stop Bowser to do this animation, and after that, I'm gonna stop both of its attacks.
Get rid of those extra star bits.
Yep, that's a good time to do it. Good chance. Oh my god, I got stuck in this
Oh, missed.
green thing.
Still got him.
Yeah. And the next one, as I was mentioning, he's gonna start again doing some fireballs. You can just stop the animation by attacking it. Do that and boom.
Looks like we gotta get one more spin off on Hot Tail Bowser here.
Oh god.
Oh, we missed again.
And that should be about it for Bowser number 2.
Bowser number 2 is in the books. You know what is not in the books? A flash giveaway has just begun.
Oh.
If anyone donates $5 or more in the next some amount of time, we may want to temporarily move your timer.
Yeah. I can do that. Give me 1 second. No problem.
But if you
There you
donate
go.
$5 or more in the next 21 minutes, you have so much time. You'll be entered to win our 13th flash giveaway. If you go to zeldathon.net/prizes, you should be able to see that. And I'm sure someone's going to be putting that link into chat for us. So this would be a great time to get in your donations. They can be $5 or more. So if you'd like to donate $5 to enter into the flash giveaway, that's awesome. That's excellent. If you'd like to donate a little bit more, $15 will get you a voice changer experience. $25 will be switched hands, and $40 the combo. Now, I do believe that Funny Man's donation matching incentive for Toad rescuing did end about 2 minutes ago. And there is Funny Man's donation, or at least one of Funny Man's donations.
Nice.
What is 6610? Oh, yee.
Also, well, I mean, as it's a more than $25 donation, I guess that means X level.
Oh, that's true. Next level will be flipped, and next level will also be auto-tuned.
Alright. So the next level is Gold Leaf 1, which is actually gonna be difficult, actually.
I believe in you, and I believe in love, and I believe I'm hungry. Now, Lady Hoshino donated $8.50 with no comment. Funny Man donated $66.10, saying 13 toads saved is $65 each from me and Google.
Nice.
Britt K. Kaylee has donated $5 with no comment. And the Leaf Thief has donated $5 with no comment.
Yeah, let me swap the controllers right now. There you go. Nunchuck in the right hand. This is gonna be a very tricky one. I think that this actually is gonna make me struggle a lot. Because unfortunately there is a star bunny that I have to catch. So, yeah, here we go.
We also got $5.11 from Real Colors, who says, not only did this enter me into the block giveaway, but also this flash giveaway. And Google donated $65. So we get to do this for the next level too.
Yeah, we have to do it next level too. Alright, this is so difficult.
You're doing great, we believe in you. And we believe in life after love.
Okay. Alright. So far it's fine, unless I just walk directly to a piranha plant.
Piranha plant, don't bother me.
Okay. Oh, get it. Okay, that's good.
Let's try.
Alright. Here we go. That's not the difficult part though. The difficult part is coming up. Gonna grab some starbits because I can throw the starbits to the bunny to slow it down.
You'll have to hit the bunny first.
That's gonna be so difficult. Okay, here we go. Whew.
Here we go, everyone. This is in honor of Funny Man's magic donation.
Alright. I can't. Come on! I am not even trying to move the nunchuck like that. I mean,
This
get it.
planet is where we live now.
That was so difficult.
Him.
That was so difficult. Oh my god.
Wouldn't you like to do this again for the next level?
Sure, I'm gonna have to do that.
Because for Google's $65 donation, we are going to have another switch-handed level.
And we'll also be engaging Ganboss.
Alright, so I'm not even gonna swap back, I'm just gonna stay like this. So, same thing, nunchuck in right hand.
Nunchuck in right hand, Weebo in left hand, Ganon in robot mode.
Okay, here we go.
Before your raid.
Alright, let's go. This one is the secret in Gold Leaf. So, let's get into it.
Kiros has donated $5.11, saying this is a speedrun. Does that mean I get to break out the GDQ donation generator? Another great day of Zeldathon side quest. Love working my childhood grub get destroyed. Money goes to View the Germany. And Parallel has donated $6 with no comment.
Oh my god, this is so difficult.
You're doing great.
Okay, I actually got it.
You're doing... I'm fine.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
All
How
right.
are you doing?
I think I'm also fine after doing those 2 levels with the opposite hands and controllers opposite hands.
It seems like our tech team refreshed the overlay in the background, but we do seem to be back. And we also got a $4.90 donation from Ilya, who says,
You will be deleted.
Oh god.
and I don't know whether that was a threat to me or a threat to someone else, but Ilya is the community manager here on the Zeldathon channel, and I think maybe she disapproves of my robot voices.
Oh no.
Javo S? one
Javo
might say.
S.
Okay, so I am getting a message from our tech team that is actually very important for me to clarify. Despite the time that you see on screen, the flash giveaway is going to end in 7 minutes, not in 14 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm sure this is spelled out in legal terms on our website, so you can check there for the exact details. But the short version is this: you have 7 minutes left to donate $5 or more to get into the flash giveaway.
Alright, so let's go. In here, there is a cool trick that I'm about to do. I'll explain it as soon as I get into it.
Looks like we're getting these duck flippy things to help us defeat gravity.
Yeah, a little bit. But sometimes it
Also,
gets
they're trolling
annoying.
us a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it trolls us. And mostly with the Luigi sliding, it gets a little bit difficult. But okay, I'm gonna explain this. So you can see there are flowers above here. They're kind of far away up, right?
Yep.
We're gonna do a nice trick in here. First, I'm gonna triple jump to get these power up. Now,
To become a bee.
a bee, exactly. Now, we are gonna use this dirt of the moles. And if we do it correctly, which apparently didn't happen, we're gonna get lots of momentum to fly up.
Come on, forward momentum.
I think that's not gonna be enough. Let's try it again.
Yeah. So you're fighting gravity and momentum and the camera here.
Yeah. I feel this is still not be enough.
It was close.
That should be... Yeah, there you go. That should be it.
Perfect.
Could have been better, but hey, I wanted to show the trick.
Once again, I'm just very, very impressed with the fact that you got that first try with no struggles at all. A reminder, everyone, that we are still in the middle of a flash giveaway. There are 7 people currently entered into the flash giveaway, and despite the time that you see on screen, there are 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining in this flash giveaway. So a donation of $5 or more will enter you in to win a very slick little prize package.
Just try.
First try, yeah.
Just try.
That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly. What is my favorite power-up in Galaxy? I'm gonna say... well, I like the Cloud one, but that's in Galaxy 2. In Galaxy 1, I guess I enjoy the bee. The bee is funny.
What other power-ups are there in Galaxy 1?
Galaxy 1, there is the Ice Power, Fire Power... what else?
Ice and Fire seem pretty standard, so I don't think I could count those among my favorite.
Also, little trick in here that I just did, I can use these 3 and skip pretty much all those platforms.
Sounds good to me.
That
We
sounds...
like skips.
Yeah, and we can keep going up and up. You're supposed to use in here the B suite. But, who needs that? I can just do wall jumps, do all these things.
So
to get-
even though B is maybe your favorite power-up, we still skip it when we don't need it.
Yeah. Also, I just did a cutscene escape in here. If you saw, this guy is not gonna be moving at all during the fight, and if I can get to the top of it, that will be amazing.
So you skip the cutscene, and I guess the cutscene is what triggers this boss to actually like move around and attack.
Yes!
Well, then I guess we get a nice calm time. You are sitting in a waterfall. There is a large mole with a cannon, but he is not angry at you.
Now, a funny thing, and I'm actually gonna show it just to, even if it's gonna take some time. Funny thing is that if you, after defeating the boss, go to the place, it zooms into where the boss is supposed to be. See?
And now the boss is attacking you from beyond the grave. If you thought that was spooky, well, Spooky Rain has donated $5 and says, "Save the Luigi bees." Luigi bees. And that enters Spooky Rain into the Flash giveaway as the 8th person to enter. A reminder that there are about 2 minutes left, maybe about 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the Flash giveaway. Do not believe your eyes. Trust not what your eyes show you, and trust not what your ears tell you. Well, wait. Do trust what your ears tell you, because your ears are telling you what I'm telling you, which is that you have 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this Flash giveaway.
True. But yeah, that cutscene skip. It also skipped, as you said, the trigger of the enemy attacking me, so I can freely go and attack it. Of course, I could have done that better. My jumps were not good. If you saw, I was struggling to get on top to do the hits, but it would be worse, I guess, if I had an enemy attacking me, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that just the speedrunner's life? Just, doing something and saying, I could have done that better.
Exactly.
Next time is more.
Yeah. Also, there's a good example of what you were asking before. If you touch the Cosmic, it's gonna give you starbits, it's not gonna actually hit you. Also, see how difficult this guy is? It's a real, like...
It's right on your tail.
Yeah.
We didn't know Luigi had a tail, but if he did, this Cosmic would be on it.
Oh yeah, this is like... A Cosmic Mario wouldn't have done something like this, definitely.
Cosmic Mario wouldn't do this, Cosmic Luigi. You're always comparing me to my brother!
I mean, wouldn't it be better for Luigi, since Luigi is technically better, like the Cosmic Luigi? Faster, more difficult to defeat?
Harder, better, faster, and stronger?
Yeah.
Well, it does look like this Flash giveaway is going to be winding down, as our friend Drum Ultimate is saying 10 seconds remaining. So this is pretty much it. We'll be pulling winners to all of these Flash giveaways, and of course our block giveaways and grand prize giveaway after the marathon. So keep an eye out on your emails. It's over!
Time.
I think our tech team is going to try and hide the remaining Flash giveaway.
Okay.
Just to be absolutely clear, everyone, the period for the Flash giveaway has ended. Thank you very much for entering.
And yeah, it's true that we only have 9 stars left. We're actually about maybe 25 minutes to 30 to finish this.
So we're closing in on the end. As a reminder to everyone, I was going to talk about Direct Relief a long time ago, and then a lot of things happened. But just as a very quick reminder, we are, of course, streaming and fundraising in support of Direct Relief and the Direct Relief Health Equity Fund. 100% of your donations go towards the Direct Relief Health Equity Fund, which seeks to get medical aid and education into the hands of communities that have traditionally not received equitable health care or education, to wit, Black, Native, and Hispanic communities in the United States. If you donate $15 or more, you will get a voice changer experience. If you donate $25 or more, Java will play the next level with the Wiimote and the Nunchuck swapped hands. And if you donate $40 or more, we'll do both.
Exactly, and it's very tricky to do that, of like putting the controllers in different hands. It's very tricky. We have already gone through like that a bunch of times today, and you can probably see what I mean.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of
Mario there. Are we going to say hi to Mario?
We will actually. All right.
It's a giant robot.
Now, this skip. This is a very awesome skip. I'm gonna say. Some people call it the armpit skip. You're probably gonna see why in a second.
I can't wait.
So we're gonna use this movable arm just to get to the top of it, like that. Easy peasy.
Nice. Well done.
We don't have to do anything in the level, just go through as the skip is called, armpit, and skip it all.
We just hope that the robot was wearing deodorant.
Yeah, we hope so.
But okay, you just exploded the robot, so I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Yeah, and these guys are mad. Look at them.
I'd be mad too. I paid a lot of money to get that robot built.
Yeah, Spring Mushroom. Who? Oh yeah, that's another power up that I forgot. Spring. That's the worst thing ever.
In this game?
Yeah, that's the worst power up in the whole Mario franchise, in my opinion. Stinky
Alright.
bug.
Well, yeah. No one likes Spring Mario.
Yeah.
I prefer Fall Mario.
Oh.
That's right. You only have about half an hour left to hear my dumb jokes of that caliber.
And you know what is better? Hearing those jokes with a voice changer experience.
With a voice-changing experience.
Hate Spring, definitely. It's horrible.
Gosh. I feel like I like Spring in theory, and I hate Spring in practice.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Because spring is supposed to be this wonderful time of like, you know, high 60s or low 70s weather, which would be like the low 20 Celsius. Nice weather, you know, a soft breeze, flowers blooming. That's what it's advertised as. That's what it's promised as. But then you get to it and it's actually, no, you get 3 days like that and then it jumps from 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so like 0 degrees Celsius, up to the 80s, or what would that be, like the 30s Celsius? Actually, what would that be? It's 20 to 68.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like 30C.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or just like thunderstorming all the time, or it skips from winter to summer in the span of a week. That's what happened here, at least. I don't know if that's the same for you.
No, we're in summer, like from March to December.
Oh gosh.
Well, not literally, but we do get that extreme hot weather during like starting March, and actually, I'm not gonna lie, there's been Christmas that I am in shorts and short sleeves. There has been.
Yeah, a lot of the music that's kind of made around Christmas and the other winter holidays is very like snow centric, and there's a large portion of the world that just does not experience that.
Well, it should be normal here to be like cold weathers, but lately the last years has been very hot around us still.
Yeah. Not great, not the best.
But well, if you notice in this level I started collecting a lot of starbits, it's because I had to feed a hungry Luma inside the level. 50 starbits. The rest of the starbits after feeding it, I just threw them away.
Bye-bye, starbits. We don't need you. Now, I do realize that we've got 20 minutes left on this segment, and I've been enjoying it, and I hope everyone else is enjoying it as well. But I'm taking a look at our schedule, and y'all, you want to stick around for not only the rest of this segment, but for the next segment. Another guest of the SideQuest crew, Data Dave, is going to be playing Super Mario World with his voice.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Voice-controlled Super Mario World. So you'll definitely want to stick around for that.
That's very interesting, yeah.
But meanwhile, how many stars left do we have?
6, 7?
6 or 7?
7.
7.
Well, technically 8 if we count the Bowser one at the end.
All right, Java. We keep changing the number.
8.
8. We're settled on 8. If you get one more star, so help me, Java.
All right.
I will invalidate this run. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have the power.
The comment one in this one is Devil, and we're gonna go to that just after this.
Oh, I can't wait. I don't actually recall what the comment is of this level.
It's just like the previous level that I did, where those boxes were going around.
Okay.
But fast.
Okay, we like fast. We like going fast.
Also, hey, we're with Mario now.
Hi, Mario. Mario, talk to us. Speak, Mario. Oh, get back to your start. Ding.
Oh no, oh no. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
We're fine. Intentional. As planned.
Intentional to bring the hype.
Yeah, that's right. We're creating excitement.
Exactly.
Never let it be said that we are not all about your entertainment, viewers at home. Or viewers on the road. Viewers wherever you are.
Oh yeah, actually, this is a very interesting thing. When you play as Mario, this level is called Mario Meets Mario. But when you actually play as Luigi, they change it. It's called Luigi Meets Mario.
Well, there you go. And that's star down, so I guess it's 7 more if I'm keeping track correctly.
Oh, you were talking about the purple comet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This place has 2 different comets. Oh, actually, a lot of places has 2 different comets, which is the purple comet, the purple coins, and the comet that I'm about to do in here, which is the fast fall comet. That's true. I forgot about that because purple comets are not part of any percent. But yeah, the purple comet in the Mario, 8-bit Mario, it's painful. It's actually very difficult.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember that one. At least I remember watching you do it, and wow, not great.
Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about the purple comet, but yes. That's one of the worst ones in my opinion.
Now, what would it take for us to get you to do that on your personal channel, swapped-handed?
Oh god. Oh my god, what did I do here? Okay.
Oh! That was terrifying.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, okay. This enemy is scare me definitely. I'll take it safe in here. All right, there you go.
Making it safe, but Javo, this is a speedrun. You gotta go fast.
It is. I'm
But
still.
I guess this is also a marathon event, so safety
Yeah.
strat. We're doing great.
This is going okay. Yeah. Oh, get into that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? There was one time that I soft lock in here.
Oh.
I hope it doesn't happen again. Actually, I'm gonna take it. It's very safe. I'm gonna take
We've
this.
gotten one extremely rare glitch.
This actually has happened once to me, ever, and it happened like 5 years ago. It hasn't happened since then. Basically, do you remember those squares that were blue, and I had to step on them to make them yellow, and at the end they became green when all of them were activated?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened that time is that I got hit by the spikes of one of those like red platforms that move. And I fell in the middle of those 2 panels. So I was in an unlimited or like never-ending falling animation.
Oh. Oh.
Unfortunately, in this game, you cannot pause when you are in that animation. So it was I couldn't even continue with the run. I couldn't go out of the level and try again. I had to reset the console and not finish the run.
Well, I'm glad we didn't see that today.
I actually forgot about that until this precise moment. But I'm glad, same as you say, that it didn't happen. Yeah.
Well, look at this big friendly shark. Maybe friendly.
Seems friendly enough. Now, since this is technically like an auto-scroller, we have to wait for this guy to put the 8 rings. We can just grab a red shell and slowly go behind it.
Okay, so we're not going to be trying to do a surface swim in this level?
No, in here, there is no point of it.
Fair enough. So, Javo, now that we're in this auto-scroller, how are you doing?
I am doing very fine today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sleepy, but it was because I was very excited about this that I got not much sleep. I was honestly excited about the participation.
Well, I hope you've had a good time. I've had a really good time.
Yeah, definitely. This has been very fun.
Yeah, I also have been struggling to get a good amount of sleep this week.
I understand.
I somewhat unfortunately volunteered to do an audio check for one of our segments at about 1 in the morning last night. And then for whatever reason, my body was like, "Yeah, this is a night where you're only going to get 6 hours of sleep instead of a full 8." So I woke up a little cranky, but I think I'm having fun now.
I see, I see. Well, I'm glad that this segment has made a lot of people enjoy. I feel that the voice changing was something that I was not expecting like that, and it put a smile on my face every single time.
Well, hey, if you want it to happen, we've got about 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
In the segment, and hey, $15 donations or more, I'll do it again.
We have 5 stars left.
5 stars left in 20 minutes, an average of 4 minutes per star.
I can do that.
All right, well, not only can you do that, you'll have to do that, John.
I'll have to do it.
Well, we got places to be, we got things to do. And these last 4 stars, are they like the most difficult stars that you have to do?
No, not really. There is one difficult one. This one is tricky, but it's not that difficult with the practice. The next one is also not that difficult. And then the Bowser level at the end. No, I don't think it's overall the most difficult segment. It's mostly just like to finish.
Would you think maybe if you had to play them with switched hands, do you think that would make them difficult?
Probably yes.
do I sense a note of nervousness in your voice there?
Maybe. I'm trying to surface him here, not getting it. There we go.
Surface swim are hard.
Alright, so this is a surface swim, and this is a trick in Mario Galaxy 1 that you can just spin through the surface and see how fast I swim. A lot of people think that this was a glitch and not was meant to happen because in Galaxy 2 is removed. You cannot do this in Galaxy 2 anymore. So if it was supposed to be a feature, why did they remove it in Galaxy 2? I'm not sure. Some people may think that this was not supposed to happen. It was more like a glitch thing. I really do not know if there's an official statement about this to know if they actually was supposed to happen or was not supposed to happen. No idea. Honestly, no idea, but that's as much information as I can tell you. I'm a little nervous.
If you want a cool, new, unheard sound for Ganon to voice change, try $19.60. What is 1960? Oh. Yeah. I haven't actually heard any of these. But yeah, $19.60. We'll play a brand new sound that I don't believe has been heard yet, but has been announced, and it would be enough to get a voice changing experience.
That's a 2-in-1.
That's a 2-in-1. The value, the bargains you're getting here at SideQuest: The Fantastic Journey.
Alright, so I just got a very quickly surface swim, but unfortunately we cannot do it through most of these levels since the surface has to be like flat, and as you can see it goes again up and down in the waves. But it was a very nice start. We can also do it again at the end.
Excellent. I, for one, am appalled that you would be taking advantage of glitches in the speedrun.
We have to sometimes.
I will be reporting you to the highest authorities.
Oh no.
Now, unfortunately, the last times I've tried to contact me, they blocked me.
Oh, okay, well.
Why are you sending us emails? What are you doing in our apartment? And, well, I don't think I'll be able to contact them again. But race 1, well done. With I believe I did see you get a surface swim there at the end as well. So
yes, that is what you're supposed to do in here. At the beginning, you can do a surface swim up to like that point where I mentioned that the waves start going down, and at the end, you can get another surface swim from that segment where there's like a bunch of boxes, and all the way to the end. This is the fastest, or like, you know, very good one, very fast paced.
Yeah, we've only got 3 stars left.
3 stars left, yeah. We're almost there, and we have enough star bits. We need 600. I got 700. It's not that I got star bit on one to the star bits. It's just like that level honeycomb, I think it was. I collected more star bits than needed. That doesn't waste any time.
Yeah. If you're gonna collect any star bits, it doesn't take any extra time to get more star bits or less star bits. It just whether you got any at all.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you get one star bit, you're gonna lose the same amount of time as if you got 200, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, we'll take those extra star bits with us in the last couple levels. Maybe. I guess not really. you start each level with 0. We'll look at our collection of 114 star bits and just reminisce about it.
Yeah, or I can just throw them away also.
How dare you throw away our hard-earned star bits?
True. I shall keep them. Alright, this is the last level that I feel is difficult. But other than that, yeah, I guess we're like almost done.
Oh, I know you want to talk about this level, right?
Yes, there is something very, very important about this game, and this level is a very good example about it. In this game, there is like a feature where if the enemy is not on camera, it doesn't move. Okay, so if you said that eel stayed in there for like a couple of seconds, and now it started moving, that's a very interesting thing, and it can make it a little bit tricky. Like, for example, I'm struggling since I am not getting the red shell. It can be tricky for the cycles. It could be helpful if you do it correctly. You see the eel started moving just once again right now.
You know,
Yeah.
I identify with this eel. I, too, have not moved since I've not been on camera.
But yeah, this is like... This happens in all the game. Not only these eels, this is just an example of it. Of how the enemies are gonna stay static without moving because of how this game works.
It looks like we've gotten a pair of donations at the new sound.
Nice.
That is $19.60 donated from Penny, who says, last donation of the segment from me. It's been fab. Have to hear the new sound. And Hades donated $19.60 with no comment. And I believe that was... Let's see if I can... I don't know. This might be something close to it. That was the sound that goes... Sega.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Sega.
Nice. Also, that means
a bunch of different hidden variations.
that you're gonna be having to do the voice changer experience, right?
Voice changer experience for 2 whole levels.
Which is the last 2 levels, actually.
The last 2, well, that's the rest of the segment. Will be me, megaphone, hard-tuned, and pitched down, or pitched up, or pitched sideways. Oh,
You can only do pitch in 3 levels.
Oh god.
you can go normal,
Or up.
we'll leave that at normal.
What is happening now?
What do you mean what's happening?
That was a very weird voice. Was that the first time that you used it today? The other one?
This is a combination of a few things that have happened.
Oh god.
Or this one.
That one is the one that I was speaking about.
Yeah, this one's just really high pitched.
Okay. Oh, that's so funny.
What else could I do?
I'm kind of curious as to what this sounds like if I just crank reverb and echo all the way up.
You can try it.
Hello.
Oh god. That was I don't know.
That was an experience.
An experience. Alright, we're at the end.
Well, Mario likes auto-tune the best. So I'll do auto-tune for the rest of the game.
All right, so this is the last segment. This is Bowser level. We have to see this cutscene. The thing is that again, once again, the developers of this game did change what Rosalina said. Instead of saying Mario, it says Luigi. Go Luigi, actually.
Go Luigi, you can do it.
DJ Cannon.
Go, Luigi.
There it is. We're
Luigi
finishing
has
this.
received validation, which he'd been searching for his entire life.
Alright, here we go. You're gonna sing the song of the people, meanwhile I defeat this level, the last level.
The last level, the fate of the universe.
Okay, well, there is a bunch of different tricks in here. Let's just start with them. You can take these little, like, gravity lights, can we call them like that? But I can just go above the wall.
Why mess with gravity when you don't have to?
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to in this little segment here.
That's what.
Oh my god. Now, coming up, another very easy trick in here. There is a wall in here, but you can long jump to the side, go around the wall, and just go to the end. There is a wall, it's right there.
And they even put a coin there to heal you.
Easy.
Easy game, easy life. We're taking the last star, we're taking it to Bowser.
Now we just long jumping here to the end. Another easy part.
Bowser, you really gotta step up your game.
Oh god. Right. Now there's a little glitch in here. It's like a gravity glitch. If it happens, hopefully it doesn't happen. No, it doesn't happen. So basically, sometimes in here, if you try to long jump holding to the right, Luigi moves to the left. And if you think that it's reverse, so you change to the left, no, he still moves to the left. So it's a very weird gravity glitch that happens specifically in that part. Didn't happen in here, so that's fine.
Only rare glitches here. Get these common glitches out of my face.
Another skip in here.
Skipping all the platforms, cause we got places to be. Gotta beat up Bowser.
Super Luigi Galaxy, yes.
At $160.16, there's a new special sound. That's right, a new special sound. That's right, a new special sound.
Job's done.
Oh my god. Alright, the only thing we have left here are the stairs and Bowser.
Job's done. Easy. Righto.
Finally, watch and weep.
Righto.
Yes.
New special sound. Did you get that, Kuthi? It's a new special sound.
This Zeldathon is crazy awesome. Alright, so this battle has 3 phases. The first one is easy, so I like to be like in a little bit of distance with Bowser, more or less like, is this the correct distance? More or less like here. Because I don't have to move, I just spin and I just hit it in the face. You have to hit it in the face. if you try to hit in the rock side, you're gonna get damage.
No special sound. So far, so good. We're taking Bowser down, taking him to the beat down.
Okay, just the last one now. Just the last one now.
One last phase. One last phase of Bowser. No special sound. I'm sorry, am I distracting you?
No, you aren't at all.
So you're saying I can keep doing this?
Please do, yes.
Keep doing this. Ooh, that's a good level.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
And the last hit.
No special sound. But you haven't gotten the star yet, so I'm gonna keep doing this voice.
What if... Actually, maybe I'm lost in here, maybe I didn't pay too much attention, but what if the new special sound is you saying new special sound with autotune?
No special sound.
That could be a new special sound for another donation.
No special sound. I don't think it is, but
Oh my
it could
God.
be. I've got a WAV file and I know what to do with it.
I'm all blurry now.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
Come back on the focus.
we finished. If the focus... Please. There you go. Boom.
Javo, really, really well done.
Thank you. That was honestly very fun. Oh,
And you've got 5 minutes to spare.
I have 5 minutes to spare. I guess I can share. I can show the shirt that I decided to use today. I don't know if that's okay. I like to use
Yeah, do it.
this beautiful Mario and Friends, special for the occasion.
Yeah, just a reminder, without any modification now, I can share that the new special sound, I'm sorry, the new special sound is at $160.16. I will even share it again in chat.
That's such a cool
and-
shirt. Thank you.
It is a cool shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think everyone can see from the tweet I put out that I am wearing my Javo shirt. You might recognize it from some of Javo's emotes.
Yeah.
Like this one. My favorite Javo emote, Javo.
Java, Java. Alright, funny story about that emote. I did those in Paint myself.
I know, it was great.
So, if you see like the white things around the emote, it's because I am not an artist. I did my best that I could. I actually designed and made those emotes on Paint on a stream.
You know, I really think you captured your own likeness. You call it something of your character in that. Very excited with no arms, but a beard.
Yeah. Oh god.
Drum Ultima says, that timer also reflects how long it takes me to beat this game, but only if it can be interpreted as 2 months, 50 days, and 43 hours.
Oh my god. But yeah, 250, I think it's a good time. I think it's a good time, you know, for a marathon, taking the challenges that we had to go, swapping the controllers and all that. 250?
Well, let's also recognize that the first 18 minutes of your run were us scrambling to figure out why I was so quiet.
True, that may be all. That probably took a couple of seconds here and there, but I I think I'm very satisfied with the timer for this run. I mean, we have, as you say, we still have 5 minutes, technically.
Yeah, we came in well under time. There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. I think you have a lot to be proud of. This was a ton of fun. We threw a lot of stuff at you. You know, it's happened to pretty much every speedrunner that we invite to Zeldathon or to side quests. They're like, yeah, I come in with a plan. I know exactly what I'm going to do on these things. And what do you mean you're making crazy sounds? What do you mean we're doing this? What do you mean I have to play with swapped hands? What do you mean I'm putting oven mitts on my hand? And it's a ton of fun every time. So I hope you had a lot of fun.
It was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for having me. Oh my god.
Thank you for joining us. Oh.
What is that, Ganon? Was that the new what? The new special what?
Sorry, I actually turned up my volume on the final stream so that I could hear the sound. That
Okay.
was indeed a new special sound. That's Lego's Jedi sister who donated $160.16, saying, "Well done, Javo. Your hair is great, by the way."
Thank you.
We all stand Javo's hair.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate
Javo,
it.
I also know you said you were about to cut it, so we're looking forward to seeing your new slick haircut as well.
I don't have I don't know when exactly, but probably soonish I'm gonna go back to shortish hair. But yeah, right now it's very, very long, honestly.
All right. Well, they're saying Big Lady, is that the new Resident Evil?
that the new
No,
Resident
we're not playing the new Resident Evil. Although there's no big spiders in that, so
Oh, thank God.
yeah, there's no big spiders in that, so you'd be okay.
Yeah, I have arachnophobia. When I played Resident Evil 1, I was almost crying.
Oh gosh, it was bad times. I forgot about how big and how many big spiders there were in that game.
Yeah. How was it? Did I actually like close my eyes and try to defeat that boss by just pressing all the buttons?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I couldn't watch that. I am arachnophobic. Yeah.
It was unfortunate. But I do think that we are about out of time. So, Javo, if people want to find you afterwards, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Jaboxiv. As you can see spelled below in the little bar below there. You can also find me in Twitter. I put in there sometimes when I start streaming and all that. So those are the two places you can find me, yeah?
Yeah. And y'all stick around. We're going to have a short transition. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be leading into another excellent segment. Data Dave is going to be playing Super Mario World, controlled by the sound of his voice. So we just got a short transition. We got some fun bumpers to show you. We got some info about Direct Relief. And we got some music for you. So we'll see you after the break. Take care, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, Taylor here. My username is TikaSony if you see me in chat. And I've got a bunch of these battle style booster packs. We opened up a few in the last video, and I've got more to open. There are 36, and for each holo I get, I'm donating $5. So let's get back to it. That's it for now. I'll open 9 more packs next time, but stay tuned for more side quest. Thank you so much for watching.
Greetings, everyone! You are watching Side Quest, a 6-day charity marathon featuring some of your favorite games. This marathon, we are supporting Direct Relief. Direct Relief is dedicated to providing humanitarian aid through disaster response, emergency preparedness, and medical aid. They are active in all 50 United States and more than 80 countries across the world. They provide transparent, direct, and targeted assistance to populations affected by natural disaster, poverty, and other emergencies. Additionally, the recently established Health Equity Fund seeks to address the lack of access to life-saving medicine and information in Native, Hispanic, and Black communities. Dedicated to removing obstacles that prevent people from getting the help they need, the Health Equity Fund invests in long-term solutions by providing medical training, connecting with communities on a local level, and addressing food and housing insecurity. If you look up Direct Relief on Charity Navigator, you'll be pleased to see that they have achieved a perfect score. And if you donate to Direct Relief through SideQuest, 100% of your donation will be going to Direct Relief. Let's talk about shirts. All of the shirts before you are on sale at zeldathon.net/store. Each shirt will be $14, and $5 of each sale will go to Direct Relief. Let's take a look at each of the 4 shirts we have. Our first shirt is a Star Fox themed shirt from Digitoony, featuring everyone's favorite Space Fox and crew. It was a tight race for favorite Space Fox, but Star Fox won in the end. Next up, a shirt inspired by Demon Souls. Make sure to grab your swords and get ready to slay some monsters with this shirt by Rain T. Wakefield. Fans of Kingdom Hearts will love our third shirt by Ninitro. Grab your Keyblades. Make sure you pick up this shirt before the end of the marathon. And finally, Evelyn Jade Art brings us a wonderful shirt of our hero Link, traveling through a dark and scary forest with his fairy companion. A reminder that each of these shirts will be available for sale at zeldathon.net/store for $14 each, and $5 of each purchase will be donated to Direct Relief. But shirts aren't the only physical merchandise we have available. We also have pins of our mascot, Finn. These were designed by Artsy Rosie. They cost $10, and $4 of each of these sales will go to Direct Relief. Again, you can find this at zeldathon.net/store. Let's talk about prizes. We have prize packages for each of our 9 game blocks. When you donate $10 or more during a game block, you'll be entered to win the prize package associated with that game block. And in addition to this, if you donate a total of $50 or more throughout the event, you'll be entered to win our grand prize package, which includes an Xbox Series S console and 6 months of Game Pass Ultimate. Throughout SideQuest, A Fantastic Journey, check us out on our social media for giveaway posts. These giveaways are open to fans around the globe and are a great way to share the event and help raise funds for Direct Relief, even if you are unable to donate, or in addition to your donations. Speaking of social media, be sure to follow our Twitch channel for future events and additional content. That's Zeldathon. Check out our website at zeldathon.net. Stay informed by following us on Twitter at Zeldathons and Instagram at Zeldathon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Zeldathon, for weekly videos spanning 10 years of Zeldathon history. And we now have a TikTok. Follow at Zeldathon for lots of great videos. That's all for me. Please make sure to stay tuned for more SideQuest.